Yeah, we come from the primate branch, right, which includes monkeys and apes. But we are not descended from monkeys. We come from apes, correct? But you're saying we descend from monkeys, which is not what modern science says. That's why I was just wondering.
They do say that because modern science use monophyletic. You're using paraphyletic models, which are used for communication purposes in gradation. Monophyletic do say that because where do apes come from?
At the end of your presentation, it said that we do not come from monkeys, but we're from the same branch.
I did say that. I said
it was on the panel. I took a screenshot of it.
No, I said apes. I said apes come from monkeys.
No, what you said, but what you put on the screen.
I put a lot of stuff on the screen.
You ain't lying.
It was the second to the last slide.
Which slide?
It was the second to the. It was like the second.
That's why I brought him up,
right? Yeah, because I promise you, man, I took a screenshot of it, and you literally went back in your last 3 slides on your whole presentation saying that it does not say that we come from monkeys, but we come from the branch of primates.
No, I said modern monkeys. I said modern. I said modern.
I get that, but even when you do just a light surface level research, it says we don't come from any descendants of monkeys. We separated 25 million years. 25 million years ago is not modern, correct?
No, that ain't what I'm saying. I said modern.
That's what it broke off.
Are you gonna let me answer? Are you gonna let me answer?
Go ahead, buddy. You got it.
I said modern. I said modern monkeys. The monkeys you see around today. No, we don't come from.
You don't mean that. Yeah,
I understand. I know that.
We don't come from contemporary. We don't come from contemporary monkeys. We come from apes. Come from monkeys that are extinct. The Catarhini, which is the ancestor of apes and Ceratopithecus were monkeys. If you dig those bones up and you have to classify those bones, you have to classify them as simians, which is the part of the monkey class. If Catarhinis are not monkeys, then how are a sister branch Platyrrhines monkeys? Monkeys didn't evolve twice. Evolved once.
And we don't descend from them. And we do not descend.
Yes, we do. Because we're apes.
Here's my point. It's just that modern science, when you can just do a surface level research, it says, listen,
I'm not doing surface stuff. This
says the opposite of what you're saying. That's all I'm saying. When you look it up, it says the opposite of what you're saying. So I'm wondering where you got that information from. It's not modern science consistent.
You know what?
Because it says we do not descend.
I spent $200 on books.
Okay. Definitely ain't do that on that book.
Can I ask something real quick? Can I ask?
Go ahead.
You got a question for you? Go ahead.
Yeah. So, you with the old model, right? They gotten better at classifying things. They got better because now they got once you get the DNA evidence, now you can get into the inner workings of it. And so now, like you said, they're using that nested hierarchy now, right? How you say it? Followed it.
Monophyletics.
Monophyletics.
He's reading information that's still using paraphyletics.
It's okay. You're not wrong. Listen, you're not wrong. Don't let Gullah do you like that, bro. You're not wrong, but I'm saying they moving in that. They moving in that direction now.
I comprehend that.
You gotta understand both of them.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna never run around and call y'all monkey. I tell Gullah all the time. I'm not gonna do that because it's not gonna go well.
It's not gonna resonate.
It's not gonna resonate. But if you read the Wikipedia article, it tell you that though.
Yeah, even outside of whatever search engine, right? When you type in modern consensus, even not old layman's term, but modern consensus, it says the opposite of what y'all saying. I just want to
you started talking. What happened was me myself. You actually started talking in the middle of me talking. So what it's going to do is it's going to cause us to go back and forth for no reason.
I didn't cut you off though.
No, you actually did. You did.
No, I was trying to. I chimed in a little bit.
Well, I'm just trying to say, I know what I'm talking about. Gullah definitely know what he's talking about. I explained how I would never say it, right? Because I know ain't nobody gonna understand it, nor take the time to do it. But Gullah took the time to do it, and I'm saying that they transition to that now. It is what it is. He nowhere near wrong. That don't mean you run around and call people monkeys. You would never do that because you would have to do a whole presentation to get to that point to even say that. So you don't go outside and say, "Yeah, you're a monkey." That's ridiculous and foolish. Me myself.
Yeah. I even mentioned. I even mentioned that. I even mentioned the thoughts and the change in the presentation. I don't know if you seen it or what, but I said that. I mentioned that.
Hey, what's the word?
Yeah, no, I watched the whole presentation.
What's the word you use? Citrian, monkey. What's that word?
Which word are you talking about?
The word that you used
the 2 branches.
to call the monkey.
Catarhini.
Catarhini. All right. So, Orlando.
You mean simian?
Orlando.
Yeah.
All right. The Catarrhinian monkey. Mm-hmm. You're saying that we come from the Catarrhinian monkey, right?
Yeah, we come from that branch. We don't come from
If we come from that branch, how come there are still Catarrhinian monkeys today?
Just like I said in the presentation.
The Catarrhinian monkeys is not changing into humans.
You said what now?
The Catarrhinian monkeys that we see right today.
They did change into humans.
So are they changing into humans today? Are they still changing into humans?
Them different branches. We just a type.
So where's the ones that's changing into monkeys?
No,
where they at?
You said what?
Where are the Catarrhinian monkeys that's changing into humans today?
I get what
you're doing. Are they obsolete right now, or they still here?
No, because evolution don't work, and it's like being greater than each other. It ain't no hierarchy like that. So
I'm just asking a question. I don't really know that much about what y'all talking about right now. So.
We are just a type. Even apes are a type of Catarrhinian monkey itself, and we come out of apes. So we never stop being Catarrhinian monkeys at all.
But the monkeys stopped being human.
You said what?
But the Catarrhinian monkeys stopped being human.
No, because humans are Catarrhinian monkeys.
I don't think you understand where I'm going.
I understand. What you're saying is, if I was to tell you that all living canines today, all living dogs today, right, actually descended from the gray wolf, right? Mm-hmm. But you can still go get a gray wolf. So you got to apply that. So just because, right, monkeys is in our story don't mean the monkeys had to all disappear. You get it? Mm-hmm. But he's never talking about the monkeys that you see today, bro. That's a whole different thing. That's why I don't like the term.
That's why I ask, where are the Catarrhinian monkeys today?
You're looking at it.
The branch of Catarhini we come from are extinct, son.
Right.
They're extinct.
Cedric, I was just thinking that.
And then there's something else that people don't understand when it comes to evolution. Let's say we have a population of 50,000 monkeys. Now, let's say 30,000 live over in this area in the woods, and there's only like 5 to 10,000 that live over here in the grassland. They're totally separate from that same species that's over in the woodland. Those ones that stay over in that woodlands are not going to evolve the same way as the ones over there in that grassland. The ones in the grassland may start standing up on their hind legs more and longer. And as time goes by, as hundreds and thousands and millions of years go by, that's where you see a split come in. The ones that stayed over there in that forest area, they evolved in a different manner from the same monkeys that chose to live over there in the grassland, which evolved into, we can say, humans. They started out as the same thing, though. So when people ask, how come there are still monkeys? Because all the monkeys didn't live over there in the grassland. Some of the monkeys, and I'm just using that term so people will know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Some of the monkeys stayed over there in the trees. Some of their family members moved over to the grassland. That's just a very simple way that I'm trying to break it down.
Well, I'm gonna say I'm just not going for it right now. I'm not going to fall into that.
You had several extinctions.
If Suntan want to be a monkey, let Suntan be a monkey. But I'm not going to fall into it right now. Hold on. I'm not going to fall into it right now.
Not right now. I feel you.
Until I really get knowledge on it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Could I say
y'all wrong, brother? Or none of that. I'm just saying I still don't get it. I just don't get it, man.
Can I say
don't either, son. What you throwing me in the boat for?
If we say
jumping out the boat, he jumping out the boat.
We say if we
I understand it, but I don't.
Yo, Suntan, I'm talking.
I'm agnostic.
Like if we have a common ancestor, right, and it splits off, and one goes this way. Hold on.
Let me say that.
One goes for the monkey primate aspect, and another one goes somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like who is us? This is us here. This the primate. This the monkey.
You never stop being a primate.
No, right. Hey, Gullah, this is how you get them. What is that made out of, sir?
Man, you know it. This right here, literally,
it's paper, right? So watch this. Hold on.
If this ancestor on the
whole, let me jump in.
Still paper, yo.
It's still paper, yo. Even though you split it, watch this. Even though you split it,
it's nested.
And went different direction. It's still nested in being paper. You get it?
No.
Come on, bro. No, listen to these.
With no gases, brother. I don't get it.
Listen. Tear the paper again. Tear the paper again, yo.
Okay.
Tear the paper again. All right. Now you just tore the paper. They look different. Even though, see, that got the fragile edges on it, right? That's not don't, right? And they went in two different directions, right? But guess what? It's still paper. It never stopped being paper. Although it's a variation of the thing that you tore, it's still paper. You have to understand that. You have to.
I know. What is the point, man?
No. Listen. What we saying here? Hold on, Gullah. I got it. So we saying, so when you split that monkey, it's still a monkey, right? And the monkey going different directions, even though it look totally different from each other. It's still a monkey.
But it's not a monkey.
No, just get it. No, just you don't gotta.
It is.
Just get that. That's still paper, Saw.
You got these, right?
Paper, Saw.
You got these, right?
Hey, Gullah, see, you doing too much. You too complicated. You gotta keep
the hold. Here's the hold, right?
Is that paper?
Right, it's paper, but I'm talking about. Let's say that this is the ancestor in the hole.
Talking about evolution.
One goes one way, one goes the other way. One becomes the primate in the monkey.
That's a monkey.
The other one
becomes what? No, the whole thing is a monkey. Listen, the whole thing is a monkey.
Right. So you're saying we are in this subject here with the monkey.
Meaning we have never stopped being a monkey, like that has never stopped being paper.
Listen to me. Are you saying we are in this part with the ape, with the monkey?
No, I'm saying the whole part is the monkey. You just tore it in half.
It don't really matter.
What the hell are you talking about?
You don't get
you don't get that sign.
No,
you gotta get that sign. You don't gotta try to make
the whole part of the primate, not the monkey.
Watch this.
Primate monkey is not a big deal.
Brother, when you say the whole part is the monkey,
that's the monkey that split.
This is where I disagree with you at.
So you never put the monkey then?
Because if this the whole thing that's a monkey, what about the dinosaurs? What about the crocodile? Hold on. Because all of it comes from the ancestor, right?
No, hell no. Hey, Gullah, we got him. Now you can get him to the thumbs and stuff. Because you know the greatest chart I think you had. Hey, look, Saw, the greatest chart that man. Hold on.
All of this don't come from the fish either.
No, listen. No, he wasn't talking about that line. The greatest chart you had was that chart of hands, right? That's where you got everybody. Because all you show was a variation of the same body plan. You show different variations of these 5 digits. They can't escape that. The foot, he was like, yo, we walk on savannas. See, I can hit y'all with this. If you know about the Rift Valley, and all the elders talk about the Rift Valley, Ethiopia, Kenya, all the way down to Muzbonzik, right? But guess what? That rift right there, when it starts to split, it pulled up mountain ranges. Now watch this, the planet during that deep time, right? You got apes on one side. When that rift come up, right, it changed the weather pattern. So those apes start to evolve in different river climatic conditions. You get it? I'm gonna say it again, bro. East Africa, it's a rift there. When that rift occurs, mountain ranges go up. It changed the weather pattern where you in forests, where those apes are in trees. These apes over here, they lose the trees. Now they on savannas. So they start to evolve in different climatic conditions over time. Animal can only occupy one niche. That's it. Each animal on planet Earth occupy one niche, because if you get into another niche, then they got to compete. They end up going extinct. So I'm gonna let that murder.
Let me get Orlando back in here, because he was talking. He was getting me with the thumb. Talk to me.
Pull it up. You gotta pull it up. That's a good. You gotta pull that hand up, bro. That's a spectacular one, yo. It's
Orlando.
It's visual, bro.
No, all I'm saying is if you didn't have them thumbs, this is primates. This is one of the factors.
You can't pull it up.
Yeah, I can pull it up. Hold on.
Yeah, so they can see.
That's one of the parts of that evolved. The thumb.
Y'all keep thinking
slowly becoming a monkey, man.
Huh?
They got you, man. You slowly becoming a monkey, brother.
Hey, you quick to try to put me on a ship somewhere. You quick with that. But you know what? Let me tell you what marvels me about every subject we in. Just the phenomenon of time and how we use time in sentences and how we use time in academia. It's just that. Now that's what I ponder on time and how much of time. You could say 1,000,000 years. That's a long damn time.
What is it?
So what I'm trying to say is, time is the phenomenon that gets me with this whole thing of life.
Yeah, that time is wild. There you go. No, go back. You just had it. Go back to 30. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I got the hands and the feet. I got the hands and the feet.
Yeah, there you go. That's
understand what they talking about. That's all. Son.
Yeah, y'all can see that, right? Hold on here. Look at that. Look at that, Star. See?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, the body plan, that's the body, that's part of the body plan is the hands, but it's all like, why do they all have the same hand? Why is that? You just looking at variations of the same thing. Why? Because each foot and each hand help occupy a damn different ecological niche. It help them do something in that particular niche, bro. And it worked good enough in that particular niche. But fundamentally speaking, that foot is the foot. That man foot in the middle, that gorilla, that chimpanzee, look at it, bro. It's all you're looking at is a variation of the same thing, bro.
Yeah, and it all has to do with survival.
It all got something to do with survival. In a particular ecological niche to give food.
Right.
Yeah, you wouldn't even be able to rip up that paper if it wasn't for our monkey ancestors.
Yeah, you can't. No, see, you joke, you got them, but you got to tell them why. Your hand is designed to be able to do that. Whereas though they might not be able to do that because but they could get up a tree better. Humans are great tree climbers though. Yeah, we climb trees real well.
I want to be clear about this. I'm gonna remain agnostic about the creation of men and people. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I just don't know.
No, it's two separate things. What you do know is one is a belief and one is scientific evidence.
Yeah, I know that, but you know, like I say,
you just say I don't understand it yet, but it's there for you.
Well, whatever it is, I'm still at that crossroad.
Yeah, this is it's deeper. It's deeper.
Yeah, it's deeper. He went a little bit deeper.
I'm looking at the hands and the foot. That's serious. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. And that's what I told you, Gully. You doing too much. You gotta stay right there, yo. You gotta just stay right there on something simple, bro. That's college level material.
Well, I'm glad I understand it. And Sai proved that. He wanted to throw me on the monkey boat.
Yeah.
He don't literally mean monkey. Y'all think
I know. We just doing these terms, having some fun.
He gave you the scientific terms, Simeon and Catarhini.
Right, absolutely. But you know, we're not used to that. Hey, we're not used to that, just like you not used to me saying I'm chasing electrons. How about that?
Yeah, but I know a daggone electrician don't say that, bro.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get there. Well, let's stay on Gullah stuff because you out your class when you messing with what I do.
No, I know a couple people do that though.
Yeah. Okay, let's stick with what Gullah was doing.
I ain't ignorant to the subject matter now, bro.
All right, but you just don't know.
All right, I'm gonna let you have it. I don't feel like arguing.
I said let's stick with Gullah's thing.
Yeah, we stick with that. But all the people that was talking in the chat though, yo,
they was talking too. I want them. They said they wanted to come up. Ain't nobody up. I was looking in the people.
He was a little scared. I'm the only one, you know.
Yeah, you the only one came up.
Star, do you accept that we are primates?
Yeah.
Of course. Yes.
Yeah, he can handle that. That's all he can handle. That's enough.
Let me see if they still in the chat.
Okay. So look up the synonyms for primate. Look up the synonyms for primate. That's all you need to do.
Yo, to be real, right? I seen a lot of humans that look just like an ape in a gorilla.
That's what I just said.
I'm not laughing. I seen a lot of people that do look like them. You know,
me too.
Yeah,
because you are them.
I said that already, sir. It's a fact.
Yeah.
We got. I know brothers look like chimps.
All right, here you go, sir. Here you go, right here, sir.
You ain't got to be real dark to look like no monkey.
But have you ever went to the zoo and like really look like and really observe other primates and like look at their eyes like it's almost like they thinking, like, you know what I'm saying, they observing you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are.
All right, so here you go. Like Cedric said, I pulled it up for him. There you go. That is the synonym for primate. You got an anthropoid, ape, baboon, chimpanzee, gibbon, gorilla, human, lemur, man, monkey, orangutan. That's the synonym for a primate.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. See?
I knew that though.
I mean, look, first of all, this is college level material, so I'm not even tripping. But I get mad when people try to fight that with creation. It's crazy. Go fight another religious system.
Well, you know, I got my general coming up soon, General Johanna. And that'll be one of the questions that I'll ask him about the monkey. So
but he a creationist though. Why would he a creationist?
He ain't gonna entertain that.
Well, let me get my man up here, my buddy.
I would say he don't even think humans are animals. So you don't
I saw MK is in the building to dispute all of this. He is here to dispute all of this. What's going on?
You like a squirrel? You like a squirrel monkey though? Look at him.
You got to get off my little brother.
Yeah, the way you rub there, that's a chimpanzee rub right there. That's a chimpanzee right there.
See, now actually he don't look like no chimpanzee.
Hey, let him talk, y'all. Let him talk.
That's funny.
He underwater. He underwater though.
But,
oh yeah, he bad.
Yeah, we gotta look at
your mic is bad, brother.
We gotta look at something, right?
Yo, Asad MK, your mic is messed up. You're underwater.
Okay.
Yeah, you bad.
You running through the trees. You're in the trees. In the canopy.
Nah, he underwater.
I think it would have to be everybody on mute for somebody to hear me. I think one of my mic interferes.
Nah, you underwater, brother.
It's like you swallowed a whole thing of water, little bro.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, you both.
Oh, he in his truck. You in your truck.
But he still talk good when it ain't Bo.
Yeah, he in his truck. He in his truck, yo.
All right, Cedric, man. Let Cedric go. Cause Cedric make it clear. He make understanding clear. Let's go, Ced.
Let's get the framework.
Yeah, first of all, a great presentation, Gullah, and I know, and I think you need to do some more presentations to get what Ankh is saying. In terms of the material, of course, I've been beat down by you enough to understand it and accept it, and really familiarize myself with the terminologies and the philosophical position behind it. So I think you just need to do a couple more of these presentations. Now you gave the overall presentation. If you break this one down into 4 parts, I think, and do it again, I think more and more people would start to understand it, right? Because it is simply what it is. We're not calling anyone monkeys. What we're trying to explain to people is nested hierarchy and monophyly. If we are from the simian branch, we are all primates. There's a process of evolution. You have that main branch, that paper that you held up. When you tear that paper, the different patterns in which you tear that paper represent the different branches of primates. But we are all primates. We are all part of the simian family. That's just a basic understanding. It doesn't say we are monkeys. It doesn't say the monkeys you see around today that we evolved from them. No, those monkeys evolved themselves under their own particular process, genus, and their environment. Our particular branch of monkey, Homo sapien branch of monkey, evolved separately and had its own trajectory. But you cannot take us out of that family branch. Come on, as kids, when you were classifying animals, when you were looking at a donkey and a horse, you know they're different, but they belong together. Then you say, well, the goat and the cow, they all got similar features. So you were grouping animals as a kid. And you came to that point as a kid, not as an adult, as a kid. You came to the point that you realized that that's in this whole thing, we are related to those, the primates, the monkeys, the gorillas, the chimpanzees. Now science lets us understand it and make it clear, and you can take a deep breath and go, yeah, I understand my place in nature. That's all that is.
Yeah.
All right. I think what you should do, Unc.
That's a good comment on the screen. Go ahead. What would you say? Go ahead.
I think what you should do, Unc,
and
what all y'all should do is, don't you think you have surpassed Darwin in this research, Unc?
That's Darwin. No,
You need to stop bringing him up and teach it for yourself, brother.
No, that's crazy. You sound crazy, man.
No, I don't sound crazy, man.
That's not scientific, yo.
All right, let me tell you what's not scientific. When you go up against Sheikh Ati-Jah, you do it to him, you look at him and you go over him, right? You go over his head and say, yeah, well, you do that to him. Now the white boy, I'm telling you, hold on, brother, hold on. I'm telling you, Unc, you don't feel that you can do better than the white boy? That you don't have enough sense that you can go past him? You don't think that?
Diops wasn't
no. Stay with me, brother.
He didn't have a doctorate in evolution.
Stay with me, brother. You don't feel that you could surpass Darwin in your research?
I know you heard me, and I said no. Just like I can't surpass Diops.
So the white boy is God, then he's your God.
Oh yes,
Darwin is your God.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. No problem.
Let me ask my man Orlando. Orlando,
you gotta let me say what I gotta say though, sir.
Yeah.
I'm saying Diops was a physicist, so no, I cannot surpass Sheikh Andy Diops and being a physicist. But this Egyptian thing, I beat Diops up. Get beat up on that subject for sure.
Okay, so Orlando.
But Diops agreed with Darwin though, just for the record, so everybody hiding in the tree.
Orlando, where you at, man?
Yeah, what's up?
Orlando, do you feel that if you keep on studying with your research, your field of research, that you could surpass Darwin and teach even better, right? Add on to the information.
I mean, the field already surpassed Darwin. It's called neo-Darwinism. There
you go. How long Darwin been off the earth physically?
Yeah, but he's still a foundation. But that's why.
How long he been off the earth physically? About?
Sure, at least 100 years.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. Malcolm ain't even go past. Yeah, Malcolm almost right there. He's there, I think.
Well, I ain't listening. Catarhini ain't passing no damn Charles Darwin.
I ain't say that. That ain't what I said, though. You know what I said?
I know what he
wrong,
I don't think he can surpass Darwin.
You ain't what he said. You ain't what he said.
I could pass Darwin.
There are more dimensions to the subject.
Darwin was still using gemmules. So you have a full bag of DNA and rTNA. So if you don't think you can surpass Darwin, knowing that you have the mechanism to show that
That's because
facts. Otherwise, you're not using science. Yeah, you don't know science if you say that.
The field of evolution has continued to develop, and we have there's horizontal and vertical gene flow. We understand the aspects of ERVs. We understand DNA. These are all aspects that were built upon the work of Darwin. Natural selection uses mechanisms like mutation.
So you don't believe that you can surpass Darwin?
No. The field has developed. The field has developed, right?
Can your intelligence supreme?
The question
can your intelligence? Hold up, Cedric. Can your intelligence surpass Darwin? Yes or no? On this topic. You're talking to Cedric. That's why you don't understand.
Yeah, I would say I know.
No, hold on. I'm talking to Cedric. Now he being quiet. Cedric, can your intelligence surpass Darwin's in this topic, brother?
Subject matter.
Man, they still rely on Charles Darwin.
Yo, let the brother answer, brother. Cedric. Look at him, man. Damn.
He tongue-tied.
The reason why, hold on, let me tell you, the reason why they believe that they can't pass Darwin is because they feel like they are his babies. They feel like babies to Darwin. That's why. I'm gonna make a nice picture with Darwin.
So is that an attempt?
Holding y'all in y'all hand like y'all little babies. He gonna have his hand out. He gonna have Cedric on the right. I'm going to left.
Hey, son, that is
I'm only joking, man. I'm only joking.
I'm asking you, is that an attempt to belittle us? Or an attempt to show. Let me say
he asked me. Let me answer.
I didn't ask you yet. Let me finish talking. I never asked you. I don't want you to start talking over me.
All right, bro.
I'm thinking it's an attempt to hide the fact that you really don't understand this conversation, and so you hide it with a joke. So
I really don't understand the conversation.
Charles Darwin's work is the foundation of evolutionary biology. So for me to surpass him, I would have to make a whole foundation to another scientific field for me to pass him. Now, as for Diops, right? I ain't never said I would. Hold on, come on, Cedric. Come on, Cedric. Come on, bro. He must can't hear. So you asked me about Diops. Diops wasn't an Egyptologist, man. Right? I can't surpass Diops, and when he changed the field and have them thinking and looking to Africa, I can't surpass that. Matter of fact, we never said that. What we said was we don't carry the things forward that they got wrong, just like no reasonable study person carry the things forward that Darwin got wrong. Y'all do that though. Y'all stand on that as a community. Y'all stand on the wrong things that the community got wrong. I think that's ass backwards.
Yeah, but no, I didn't. The first question you asked me, am I doing that to belittle you? No, I'm not doing that. I'm doing that to put in your mind that you can do it, that you can surpass these people through your study and do your research. And look at you fighting it.
You cannot.
Now, hold up. You're fighting it. Didn't you see? Did you hear the song "I Know I Can"?
I know I can.
Anything I want to be by Nas.
Be what I want to be.
You can do it, You see, the Nike commercial, just do it.
I don't get all
just
that.
Do it. You're not following the line of great divine, brother.
Yeah, I think I can.
I'm thinking, let me finish.
Get Dr. Ben. Dr. Ben is more on my level. He's more on my level.
Stop talking where I'm talking. Please. Stop thinking that you can't surpass the white boy. You could.
Because he white?
Yes, that's how you feel. Yes, because he white.
No, I'm thinking it's the information. Like Dr. Ben, I can pass him for sure.
See, of course, he's a black man.
No, the nigga ain't had no degree like I ain't got one.
He's a nigga.
No, he ain't had no degree like I ain't had one.
He's a nigga, like you said.
We're on the same trajectory.
Right, go in. Come on, keep on.
I'm saying me and Dr. Ben is on the same trajectory, whereas though me and Charles Darwin, he ain't in my damn league, and I ain't gonna sit here and play like that.
You really
y'all like to play. Say what you want to say. I'm gonna say this again. Y'all don't respect expertise. Y'all don't respect somebody that made a scientific prediction.
You don't look at Dr. Ben as an expert in chemistry?
Because he wasn't. Y'all make him that. He was not. Nobody said
you don't think he's an expert on?
No, nigga, I'm just as nice as Dr. Ben. Matter of fact, I'm better than Dr. Ben on the subject, nigga. Y'all tripping. Yeah, y'all tripping now.
So
y'all don't understand the study for real.
I don't think he Dr. Ben now.
Listen, not only do you have
y'all messed it up.
Not only do y'all have the mechanisms to surpass Darwin, he wasn't, to me, he wasn't even as good as Alfred Russel Wallace, who had the same theory and made his theory more solid. They just got together and connected. And when they connected, they decided to go under Darwin because Darwin had the connections. Darwin ain't even the first person to come up with evolution. He just added the most important part to it. But the Asian dude who did the DNA and the RNA to put it together is better. So Darwin can be surpassed. He used gemmules. He didn't use the DNA or the RNA. So cats could talk didactically forever. But when you talk long-winded and you can't see something simple as saying DNA is better than gemmules, you got a problem with the field. Now I'm gonna ask you 3 quick questions. Just because I want you to put the puzzle together. And these are simple, right? Watch this, Santan. Can a horse and a donkey make a mule? Yes or no? Yeah. Second question, right? Can we still get the wolf that makes the dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we got huskies and all of that. So why can't you get the monkeys or the apes that make the human?
You can't do it.
There's a problem with it. The reason why there's a problem with it is because you don't generally get species through, you don't get different kinds of species through mating. That's not how they come about. You don't see mockingbirds becoming hummingbirds or becoming cockatoos or peacocks or any of that. That's not how it works. Convergent evolution is where you need to be at. Because even when you guys be talking about the primordial soup, humans are the worst swimmers. If you put them in a bathtub, their fingers are pruned up in less than an hour. So you're not coming from water or some soupy mass. In fact, you need it dry, which is one of the reasons why you get brought into being by a sun. These are the scientific points you guys miss on a regular basis. And I just sit back and watch because I know you're skeptical, but I need you surgical because you represent the scientific portion of this community.
You said the what?
The which part?
You said we came out the sun.
The sun and the earth bring you. Why do you have dark skin?
Man, what are you talking about, man?
Why you got dark skin?
Man, how you get lost?
I need him to get real scientific real quick. Don't hop in. How you get dark skin? Let him answer.
Hold on. Why should I get scientific when you not scientific at all?
What?
Yeah, you just hollered out convergent evolution, which ain't nothing but Charles Darwin evolution. You accept that, but you only said it is the same. Man, listen, bro, I ain't tripping. I'm not doing it. Hey, Catarhini, come get your man, yo. I can't do it.
Charles Darwin is not convergent evolution.
Did I hear you right? You asked the question of how do you get dark skin?
Yes.
Yeah.
But don't you
that
come
rhetorical?
Don't
say
you,
that again.
You're born with dark skin, right?
Yes.
It was rhetorical.
You talking about something else? Oh, okay.
No,
the sun provides the melanin for you to get that.
No, it don't.
No, it don't, brother.
The sun don't provide no melanin.
No, it don't. No, it don't. Come on, what are you doing?
The sun.
Can I say
Let
something?
Gullet go.
Can anybody say something without a billion people hopping in? If you say the sun doesn't help bring the human being into creation, You got a problem.
We ain't say that.
Only the human?
What'd you say?
You said the
What'd
sun
you say?
You said the sun give you melanin, is what you said. Now change
Yup,
that.
but initially I said the sun helps bring you into existence with the earth. And you said that wasn't scientific. Now we need to talk.
I said
yes, you did.
melanin. I did not. I said the sun don't give you melanin. That's the part. And
That's
then
right.
and then
That's
when
what
you
he
made a
said,
point, then when you made the point about
He said that second part.
then when you made the
Yeah,
point about
right.
convergent evolution, I say, bro, that's Charles Darwin evolution. That's
And
what
I said, no, it's not. Charles Darwin went with the other evolution, and
Ain't no
that's a
other
fact.
evolution. Ain't
They
no
ain't
other
even convergent. They ain't even convergent. A convergent evolution is when two things
He
evolve.
said there ain't no other evolution.
Hold on.
Divergent evolution is the one Charles Darwin used. So don't even tell that lie.
Can I talk?
What?
Yeah, go ahead, Gala.
He don't even know which evolution he used. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Gala.
I would say convergent evolution is nature and organisms solving the same problem.
No.
Yes.
Convergent
Hold on.
evolution.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished, bro.
Let him
I'm not
finish.
finished.
Go ahead.
Because if I cut you off, you say I don't got no decorum or something like all that.
Yeah, go ahead, Gala.
Go ahead, brother.
Convergent evolution is like a bat being a mammal having wings, and a bird having wings, and a fly having wings. They all tackling the same problem in nature. And the thing, and also too, the reason why horses and donkeys can mate and dogs and wolves can mate, because they split off from a common ancestor more recently. Chimps and humans split from a common ancestor way longer, so their reproductive system developed differently. But our closest relatives, like the humans that was other humans that went extinct, that was in our genius, we could mate with them. We did make Neanderthal. We did make with Denisovan.
Network. The Network 93. I bet you won't come up here and show us how it's done.
He talking stuff, son.
I bet you, yeah. I mean, he's saying he's basically calling us dumb, calling the people dumb.
Oh, hell no.
I guarantee you won't come up here and show us how dumb you are.
Sure won't.
That link is right there on the side. Let's see how much courage and heart you got where you could come in here and teach us how it's done. You ain't gonna do it. You're not gonna do it, man.
Yeah, but
So,
they reproductive chromosomes develop differently too, with different ways.
You know why they develop differently is because they have different origins.
No, that's not right.
Yeah.
No, they have a common ancestor, bro. No, they not.
When you talk, when you
then why
brother,
then why can they have get the same diseases? Why do they have the same mirror yawning effect? Because they have similar social societies. When you said only humans have mirror yawning, which that was a lie.
I ain't said nothing about that. You said that.
You said that on
I ain't say nothing about no myrionic nothing. You making that
no,
up.
I said mirror yawning. When humans,
I ain't mentioned Mariana the first nothing. I ain't never said that. What I said was that convergent is different than divergent.
Talking about the last show, you said that. You said only humans can.
I ain't said on the last show, brother. Listen, bats and birds both.
You lying now. You said it was God Energy said it. You said it.
Hold up. Now I gotta say. Now God Energy said it. I didn't say it exactly. So let's look at this. You said that they both come from the same species, but they both grew wings so they could fly through the air. They come from different origins.
Yeah, that's right. That's divergent evolution.
Divergent evolution.
Right.
Exactly. That's not. No, that's not divergent. That's convergent.
You can't talk over us.
Brother, can I finish? Well, I ain't talking over there. You cutting me off because you know you're wrong.
You know convergent evolution.
Now watch this, y'all. I want y'all to look it up because he just said the bat. Listen clearly. Why he talking over it? He said that the bat and the bird or and the butterfly. We'll throw the butterfly in there with it. They all come from the same ancestor, and that's divergent. No, that's convergent evolution. They all grew wings, but they have a different origin. Look it up.
You never
They do not know that. Brother, I ain't done. Let me put the mic down for you, bro.
Yo, y'all gotta stop talking over each other, man. One mic.
You gotta tell him to stop talking, yo. We heard all
Stop talking over me. I'm not done. I ain't even get started. Sit back for 2 seconds.
How you ain't get started, yo?
Because you're stopping and you're hopping in. Slow down for 2 seconds. He just made the mistake and said that convergent evolution is the same as divergent. The way he did it is he claimed that, brother, will you let me finish without you trying to comment?
You gotta stop saying that, yo. Ain't nobody say
brother,
that.
Brother, you gonna say I ain't got no decorum in about 2 seconds? Ain't that what your man told us?
Hold on. Don't you know when you don't jump in, he could be finished? But when you keep,
we know he is too, though, bro.
So what? When you keep cutting them off, he got to start over, and now it's longer. But if you just let him go, he'll be finished, brother.
I'd rather him just keep starting over because he ain't gonna stop regardless. So I'd rather have fun. But go ahead.
Yeah, you up there lying, bro.
2 times. Who looked it up, you seen that convergent evolution shows that the bird, that the bat are different, and they form wings differently and separately, not from the common ancestor. But they made the mistake and said that it's from a common ancestor, which is divergent evolution, which is what Charles Darwin teaches, which is different than convergent evolution. And I want y'all just to rewind the tape as I land this plane and see they don't even know the difference between the types of evolution that there are. Go ahead.
Okay. Hey, it's right here on the screen, bro. First of all, you need to see the word. It's called convergent evolution. So it's evolution. What's evolution? Is change in heritable characteristics of a biological population over successive generations. That's what that is, bro. Now, convergent evolution, that's Charles Darwin. So now convergent evolution is evolution of similar features in species of different lineages, bro. All right? Simple as that. Like insects have wings. See? Birds have wings. All right? Pterosaurs have wings, right? But they're different species, but they have wings. That's called convergent evolution. Old genes, new tricks, my brother. Now,
he just said it, different lineage. Say it again, different origin.
We never said that. Now, divergent evolution, listen, which is still evolution. Divergent evolution or divergent selection is accumulation of differences between closely related populations within a species, sometimes leading to speciation. So we don't even know what you talking about. You all over the place and you flam, bam, bam, boom. And you don't know what you talking about. That's still Darwinian's evolution. Come on, bro. You tripping.
He just explained the difference. One is within a species, one is within different species, and he didn't even know that he just read the difference in origin. So let me hold this up right now, since you don't understand, and you just read what I said, didn't understand.
It was Gullah turn, yo.
Darwin uses the divergent, which is within a species, not the convergent, which is without.
All right. Hold on. See, this is when you get blocked. See, this bitch ass nigga right here. So I gotta block this nigga. He don't deserve to be over here on this channel because he's disrespectful. So I block suckers like this punk. He ain't gonna hit the link. He ain't gonna come in, but he gonna call everybody over here dumb. So this bitch nigga gets blocked. He's a hoe ass nigga. You see, I let him up there when he was talking all right, but now he's going too disrespectful. You got to get the fuck up.
What did he say, though? What did he say?
Don't worry about all that. I put it up there. Don't worry about it. He's gone. He's done. He can watch from the side now.
Man, oh man, oh
Anyway,
man.
let me get my man God Energy in the building.
You ain't let
Me
Gullah
and brother, I run this show. I'm getting ready to leave and let you have it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, me and God Energy will be in the flesh tomorrow. We leaking up again, and he's gonna get into science, and we're gonna see where you're different at. So, my man, go ahead, God Energy.
Peace, y'all. Catarhini, it was a good presentation. I just wanted to clear up what was said about the mirror yawning. If y'all don't remember, Sarnetta had asked me about mirror yawning and why we yawn and stuff like that. And then I gave my answer.
On that today too.
I gave my answer, and then Asar M. Khan brought up that yes, you see mirror yawning in humans, but you don't see it in chimpanzees.
Exactly.
So he posed the question. He said, "Why don't you see it?" He said, "Why don't you see it in chimpanzees?" He never mentioned or said that you don't see it in other apes and primates, but he specifically denied that it happens in chimpanzees, as if to say, if this is a universal thing, why do we see it in humans and not chimpanzees? But I don't know the full extent of the statement and how it relates to other primates. But I get where you were coming from, Catarhini.
Exactly. He lied and said he didn't even say that.
Yeah, he lied, yo. I remember that. I remember when you said it.
And that's why my presentation, I brought it up that chimpanzees, actually after humans, chimpanzees is the most well studied. I even got the book right here. Jane Goodall, my favorite scientist, bro. It's in this book. Her observations of the chimpanzee, some of the first observations of mirror yawning from her observation. And it's still being studied. It's one of the most other than humans mirror yawning. Chimpanzee is the next well studied.
Yeah, but it don't mean they yawn the most. She
no, ain't nobody said anybody yawn the most, bro. What are you talking about? You go to bed, bro.
Chimpanzees was studied, and the old study was talking about they didn't yawn. She did a newer study and said that they do yawn. But the question about her study was,
Jane Goodall is dead, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
when she did her, you're not listening. When she did her study, it was a newer study on the chimpanzee where she claimed that they yawn. The question about her, will you let me finish?
Mirror yawning.
I already know what you said. I thought you said Meyer or something. I said I ain't say no Meyer nothing. But since we talking about mirror yawning and you talking about her, God dog it. Listen, when they talking about her study, they claim that the chimpanzee had been in the room for a longer time than usual. And so you also yawn from stale air in a room. And so they were claiming the detractors from what her study was saying, well, how long did you leave the chimpanzee in the room? So the question would be, do they yawn because they see other people yawning, like the claim was, and they said they don't? Or was it because they were in the room so long that eventually they yawned from the stale air? So if you don't know the study, you better go check the study out. Yeah.
Back to God. Hey, God Energy. Where you at, God Energy?
It's not the study, yo. You
hey, God Energy. Where you at, God Energy?
You gonna say that's not the study? The study.
God Energy gone.
Nah, he's still there. Yeah. When you study people,
hold on, man. We heard you. Come on, Asar. We heard you. God Energy. You said something to deal with the genes. I said I hadn't quite heard it that way. Remember that? So you taught me something on that, right? So when I went and looked it up, I was like, okay, that's what he's saying, because I never heard it put that way before. So I appreciate that, though. Yeah, but we did hear what Asar said. See, Asar thing is
we heard what Asar said.
Yeah, we heard you. Yeah,
you better hear me, because you tried to say Darwin used convergent instead of divergent.
I didn't say that, man.
You just finished telling us that. What you mean?
Darling, you got beat. That's who you got beat up on evolution. Is him, yo.
Watch this. Charles Darwin emphasized the divergence of character, now called divergent evolution, in The Origin of Species, 1859. I told you there's a difference between convergent and divergent. Stand on your square.
I'm gonna stand on my square, yo. You wild out, you gone, yo. I just gotta get away from you.
So be
in this subject, I can't do it. You got a chimp union. How you say it, yo? Chimpanzee.
He going live.
Okay, what about the chimpanzees you talking about? You actually
So
think it was a
be
half
it.
human, half chimpanzee. Am I correct? When you off that today? Yeah, he left. You better have left because he teach the community chimpanzee. Chimpanzee.
That sounds like the Nazi project. The Nazis were trying to create a humanity. They definitely were trying to create humanity.
Yeah, but they couldn't do it because it ain't make no sense. Right, but he said they actually did it. And he gave the example and he showed us it was the chimpanzee that was walking upright all the time. And he tried to use that. He said, there you go. That's the man. Come on, man. It's all funny, man. He's funny. Go ahead, Catarhini, where you at?
Oh, yeah, I'm right here.
You remember the song about the humanity?
Yeah.
The humanity. I don't know, but so go ahead though. What else you want to bring to the people?
I would say too, but like they had that monkey. Oh, why the monkeys ain't turning to humans? That's a crazy question anyway.
Yeah, everybody think that.
Even when you look at the dog, like the dog canine family, why foxes ain't turning into wolves?
Right.
Because foxes is they part of the canine family. They wild, you know what I'm saying? They even foxes is more basal, you know what I'm saying, in the canine like canonid family anyway. So why foxes ain't turning into wolves? You know? It's crazy because they everything go in their own direction, yo. Ain't nobody. We think we special. Like you ain't. This ain't the last result or something. Nature kicked our ass to be in this. You know what I'm saying? To what we are. A lot of us had to die out. Like Lucy, the Australopithecines was on the brink of extinction, yo.
Yeah, because they couldn't. That Homo sapien had a lot of diversity within it. It could withstand a whole lot of different environments. So like those other apes, they was like either specialized eaters. They needed trees to survive in and all that. And so I told you when that rift occurred and it changed that climatic weather, they couldn't make it through the portal.
Bottleneck. Yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't make it through that portal. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't and so we flourished with those different assortment of traits, right? Those adaptations that were good enough that we could just go in a whole lot of different areas.
Yeah.
Whereas though they had to stay in their tree area. They had to stay here. They had to do this. Right, and so they was fully covered in hair. So if you're out there on the daggone savannah, yo, fully covered in hair with no trees to get some shade, yo, you in trouble.
You're in trouble. and look, we walking upright, but humans overall, we have bad backs. Why you think we got bad backs?
Because it's stress on that back.
Brother, do you know who she is?
Never heard of her.
Of course you didn't. I know that.
Never heard. Who is she?
It's a primatologist.
What is her study?
Yeah, she studied some of the chimps in Uganda, the go-go chimps. And that's an ongoing war. If you really want to see that connection between chimps and apes and chimps, chimps and humans, I did the chimp wars. And it's another chimp war happening right now in Uganda. That primatologist just showed she's actually one of the scientists that's studying that. They banging it out.
On here, yo.
Check out Netflix.
I was going to ask you about next, fam.
Chimp Empire on Netflix. Like even when I broke it down on the Ngobi chimp wars, the 4-year war straight. Even the one that one was in Tanzania. That's the one that Jane Goodall observed when she went down there. And that was the first.
Mentioned it. That's what I saw it off of that. That's why I saw it off of Netflix, man.
That's the recent one.
Yeah, I wanted you to go more in depth on those chimp wars, man, because that's trippy.
Hold on for a minute, brother. Hold on. Have you ever heard of this brother Ankh in Orlando?
He said, Ningo Explorer.
I never heard of him.
What did he do?
It's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that study this though.
Yeah. None but one of the top people is Haile Selassie.
No. Just look.
Tribute to Ningo. Oh, Dr. Issa Ningo. True. Yep.
Look up.
Anthropologist. Rest in peace. Yep.
Hold on. I'm trying to show y'all something. I'm getting to a point. Do you see what he studied and his research is?
Yeah, he in the Nature magazine. No, I don't see what he studied. What he
paleoanthropology.
He say a paleoanthropologist.
What is that, Unc?
He's studying them bones, those fossils, those
Bones of
ancient
humans. Human bones.
Yeah, but not only humans. Not only humans.
Apes, all that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere with it. Just stay with me.
You proving that the field ain't white as you make it. It couldn't be
no,
white.
No. Just stay with me. You don't know where I'm going. You'll find out, bro.
You doing good right now, so I don't mess it up. You doing good.
I'm not messing it up, brother.
You bring the community. You showing them that it ain't just white people, yo.
Yeah,
there you that right now.
There you go, and I'm glad you see it. I'm glad you see it, and this is deep what I'm doing, and there's a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'll show you in a minute.
All right.
Huh?
You gotta put it up.
I am. Where are we going now? Let's get here.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he the one that's he one of the main dudes on the Ugandan chimps.
Tochi Hada.
Yeah.
Tochi
Nishida.
Yeah.
He a primatologist.
What do he do? What do he do, Unc?
Primatologist right there. He's a primatologist. He's studying primates.
Okay.
Primates.
Okay, stay with me. Stay with me.
Boundaries and all that.
And pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
Yeah, science is science, though, man.
The reason I put this up is because we got to stop this. You know, the brother Orlando said she's my favorite researcher, and he showed the white woman.
Hold
up. I know I just hit something. And he showed the white woman. How come all the pseudo killers all have white people as their favorite scholars? I just showed you. Hold up. I just showed you a black sister, a black woman who's in that field of research. I just showed you a black man who's in that field of research. But all y'all do is pick up and big up these white people, man. Yeah, she's my favorite one.
I say one of my favorite. I say one of my favorite.
No black ones. That's your favorite,
that
man.
Lady that you showed. That lady that you. Hold on,
brother. I'm talking. You can't talk over me. I'm gonna pass you the mic. I'm gonna pass it. I know this shit is steaming right now. I know it. And I'm trying to get the pseudo killers out of thinking that only white people is smarter than everybody else.
That's what I tried to ask you. Is you just trying to do it on purpose?
Stop this, man.
Is you just trying to do that on purpose, though? You just made up your own scenario and ran with it.
No, I'm not even talking to you. I'm going by what the brother just did, brother.
Oh, you talking to him?
Yeah. And I showed you this sister right here. I showed you her. She's bad. Go and look her up. She's bad, man, with this information.
Who she come up under though?
It don't matter, brother. You ain't bring her up. You ain't announce her, brother. That's the point that I'm going. That's the point that that's the point. Hold on, brother. That's the point that I'm making. You didn't big her up. You brought up the white woman and said, "This is my favorite one right here." So I'm saying, man, all I'm saying, is that y'all gotta get off that white titty, man. You gotta get off that white titty, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. Because we got some beautiful black researchers out there. You just gotta look them up. Go ahead, y'all got the floor. Peace and black power, brother. Hold it down.
Didn't you run?
All right, I'm gonna stay again. I'll let you get it off for me. Go ahead.
But I say my favorite chemist is Julian Percy, though. My fault. Percy Julian. That's my favorite chemist, yo. He unlocked, the secret magic of plants, yo. That's my favorite chemist. So I don't base my favorites off of color. My favorite black scholars is John Henry Clark, Dr. Ben. You know what I'm saying? John Jackson and them, bro. They my favorite. I stand on their shoulders. You ain't never heard me say I stand on the shoulders of Charles Darwin. You ain't never heard me say that. Yeah, I don't get my inspiration from
without even saying it.
No, I didn't. I said what I said.
But you said you can go head to head with Dr. Ben.
I'm talking.
All
Because
right.
Charles Darwin was a naturalist. I'm not I would first have to get in his field to surpass him. I can't do it from YouTube, bro. That's ridiculous. That don't even make no sense. That's our problem. We think we can sit here and gun down the experts. And we end up sounding super ridiculous at the end of the day. I just sit here and laugh. You know what I'm saying? Gullah, Catarhini, he sits here and laughs when people try to defeat the experts. It's called disrespect to the experts, bro. It's crazy. And then they get mad if I say Darwin got stuff wrong. They don't hear me say that when I say that. They don't hear me say that. He got a lot of stuff wrong. And I'm never standing on the stuff he got wrong. It's crazy. So y'all don't allow our elders to be real human beings. Y'all make them some superhero characters that you got to follow no matter what, no matter how wrong they was, no matter how they keep talking crazy. Y'all don't care. It's called we don't want to advance. We only advance when we stand on the shoulders of things that are right and we correct the things that are wrong. Then you move forward as a people. But if you keep allowing bad information to flow through the community, right? It's counterproductive. I just wanted to put that in there, yo. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, man. I would say Jane Goodall, she ain't one of my favorite scientists because she's white or
right.
So I don't even understand that. Like I grew up with diversity. I'm African American and I'm Afro Cubano. So I don't know what I grew up with diversity in my life. So anyway, and I speak Spanish. I don't speak English too. I speak Spanish too.
Let a Puerto Rican too.
But you know this, Suntan. They always say that when you put them on spot, but they don't say that until you show up something. Now they want to prove to the world that, oh no, man, I do this too. But you should have did that before I even brought it up.
But Jane Goodall work is more than just being a white woman. Like that even that black lady you showed. She's a primatologist studying the chimpanzees. I bet you she stands on the shoulders of Jane Goodall because it wouldn't be no chimpanzee studies.
And guess what, Jane Goodall probably stood on her show.
To ever get the closest to the chimpanzees to do the study on the chimpanzees to actually give them names, live the observation. Before Jane Goodall, everybody thought chimpanzees was vegetarians. They thought chimpanzees was just these.
I did. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I did too when I first started looking at them.
Yeah,
I thought they were vegetarians too.
Yeah, but they eat meat, they hunt.
Yeah,
all that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
She observed the first war, but it was a lot of. But she wasn't no racist white lady. Like it was a lot of local African people in Tanzania that was with her team, and the community that she lived with, they joined with the team. They looked out for the chimpanzees too, and a lot of their children became these new up and coming scientists because of her research.
Hey, please don't lose it tonight, brother. Keep your head, brother. Stay strong.
So stay strong.
Let the people speak. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace and blessings, everybody.
Hey, before you go, sir, I want to make this statement. I want you to hear it. The reason why so many this is the thing, sir, because I get exactly where you're coming from being Afrocentric. I understand that the Europeans and being Eurocentric came because of the taking of all the resources. They had the propaganda to put around the world. They just took over by having all the resources. So they was the first to get to the studies, man. And then it had to branch off to us. Now, you can believe that if you want to, but that's the way that happened, man. These Europeans got to the resources first, and they set the curriculum. The United States of America, this whole curriculum is set on a Europe-centric stage. Know that. They got to it first. So I just wanted to say that. And we caught up and we surpassed them in a lot of instances.
What I'm going to start doing every time.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Every time I see the pseudo killers big up a white scientist or whatever white, I'm gonna big up and show you that we got a person of color that's equally bad. That's maybe even better. So I'm gonna have to bring that back home, man. So be ready. Y'all the pseudo killers. I'm the killer of the killers. All right.
I know, but wonder why you gotta do that though. We got a whole series done by Juju, and she bring out all the daggone black. That's her thing to do
Because
that.
I'm
So I
getting you
stay
back.
out my lane.
I'm gonna get y'all
No, that's
back
not-
on track.
No,
brother.
that's not what we
Peace
do.
and Black Power.
Peace and
I'm
Black
out of
Power.
here.
All
We
right.
out.
He showed a
All right.
Japanese dude.
No, I know he went.
Hey,
I don't know why he went Japanese on that. Let me say this though, and you know it, Orlando. You know this for sure.
Yeah.
You know when we come into the community, yo, it was all about blackness, no matter whether it's right or wrong. Remember that?
Yeah.
yeah.
What happened was we didn't pay attention to nature. Nature is very diverse, right? So we was locked into one framework. If the teacher not black, we not listening. So we missed out. Our circumference was this big, this circle. When it was a whole world on out, and when we opened up, yo, then we could learn from the community of humans, and that's when we grew. When we was in our little box show, all we seen was Diops and them.
Yeah.
When we opened it up, we seen that Diops and them had opened it up. You get it, like they, because when you looked at their books, they had nothing but white authors in the back of their books. See, this is what don't nobody ain't gonna tell y'all that. I can go down the line, Cambridge, such and such, this, boom, boom, this man, come on, bro. So at the end of the day, bro, it's about getting the information right, yo. I am who I am. I'm Black African Power all day, yo. Black to the day I die. But that ain't got nothing to do with me studying science. I don't need the scientist to be a certain color to be right. I just need the information to be right.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna always lean towards, my people, right? Because we got common struggle. But at the end of the day, I'm not going against Darwin because he white. Y'all go against Darwin because he white. Y'all don't go against him because he wrong. And then y'all go against him with creationism. Right? Y'all don't know how to separate the difference.
Yep.
Yeah, because you black don't make you right.
Yep. Yeah. Like people know like Larry Bird. Was Larry Bird a good basketball player? Was he good?
I guess not. Guess not.
What about his work?
He was excellent.
I guess not, yo.
But well, like I said in my last statement, Gullah, and we got to understand that the resources got to us second, not first.
He's got. I would say more than less than second. You right.
Yeah, you understand where I'm coming from.
We was being colonized, bro, in the process of them going through their scientific revolution. So what they did do was they took material and ideas, right? From I just want to focus on Africa, right? And plants and all that. And you know what I mean? And it helped that's all in the process.
Yeah, and they made a monopoly out of it. Right.
Yeah.
They was able to study it. And then listen, when you got literal cash, you can make things happen scientifically. I'm talking about with the telescopes, with all the fine equipment. You know what I'm talking about. What the revolutionary, the scientific revolution. That was in what, the 1900s?
No, 1700s.
1700, yeah. But they was coming. Hey, Gullah, they had the money to get them telescopes to look way farther than what the regular Africans was looking. So I'm just saying they was able to do money that enables you to get the equipment you need to make things happen.
Colonialism, free money. No, they not only had free money.
Yeah.
You know, it's free money.
Yeah, they took it. Why you think they got the kings over there in the United Kingdom? The King Charles, man, damn them. They ancestors took all that stuff.
Look, I tried to tell them. I said, yo, they had free labor, yo.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, think about some free labor, yo. You got free bread. Imagine right now, money just falling off the sky.
Right.
Yo,
this the kicker. You ready for this? This the kicker. And Gullah, this the kicker. Man, that dang on cotton gin. Everybody have to wear clothes. Man, you know how much money, that free money they got off cotton?
It wasn't even an invention.
And then it was coming out the ground. Just money coming out the ground. See, if you look at it that way.
They ain't even know to grow the crop, though. How about that? They ain't even know to grow that. They had to look over there and say, what y'all growing?
And everybody got to have clothes. Now look at this, Unc. You ready? Watch this, y'all. Now we buying the clothes with the European name on it and thinking they better than Rockaware.
Yeah.
See what I'm
Yeah.
Hey man.
And the sugar was something else too. Remember,
Yeah,
slavery
the
was
sugar.
started
Oh, that was
with the sugar.
Hey, that
The
was
sugar
the elixir. That because you can get hooked on sugar. Sugar worse than cocaine.
Yeah, rum.
Yeah.
They'll make the sugar with the slaves and sell the rum to the kings and queens in Africa to buy slaves just to get just for like
get them drunk and get them to give up.
Yeah.
Hey man, so while I understand all this, that's why I'm more agnostic about things, because they set the United States set the curriculum. If you go to Harvard, Yale, all of these European schools, then hey, you could come on in. You went to Harvard. They set the curriculum, man, and that's just the way it is. So I'm not mad at nothing. I'm just got to deal with it all. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And one of my favorite anthropologists is Zora Neale Hurston. Shoot, she really did a study on our people, like the African diaspora, like, you know what I'm saying, the Africanness in our culture, our religions, you know what I'm saying. Even she wrote the book Barracoon about the last documented slave ship, you know what I'm saying, Cujo, you know what I'm saying, the narratives of Cujo and all that. Like, that's when a lot of people don't even know that she was an anthropologist.
I tell y'all what, I want to say this. Our people, I'm just going to mention the concept community. We would get a lot further if we was in here debating science, than being here debating religion. Talking about, I'm going to get this scripture. I'm going to prove it with this. I got this scripture. Where your source? Where your source? Man, get some science sources and learn. Let's just think if it was on that tip, because only thing you find that's advantageous in religion is a peace of mind that you might need to help you further yourself in your walk of life. But if you get your resources together and get together on some scientific stuff, on some STEM, which involves math, science, everything, get yourself together and debate some of that stuff. Nobody, who wanted to care about King Tut and what the old man with the white beard said, Herodotus and all of that stuff. Let's debate some science. And I think, I know you agree. Don't you think the community would be a lot better if they switched from that religion stuff and jumped into something that's going to make us some money and going to upgrade us into a higher learning that we can be able to monopolize the world in the way we want, something that we could control? Because I don't know, and I want to ask y'all both this question. Economically, do you think we're going to ever catch up?
You can't catch up unless they give you reparations.
But you know what, now I thought about that. But see, when you get
think about it,
listen,
you can't catch up, yo.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, ain't no catching up,
right? Because
they got 400 years of free labor. You ain't no catching up. You can't catch that.
And not only that, once you get your reparations, I ain't talking about these. Because I'm only talking to me, you, and Gullah. Once we get, y'all would do something fine with y'all money, I believe. But these other people gonna go spend it right back, and I'm not. This a blanket statement.
Yeah,
they gonna, and then they're not gonna get no psychological help, because we need that through the suffering.
You skipped it. Go back to the question, yo. You ran a stop sign.
Oh yeah, I ran because it's
hold on. You asked the question. You said, "Don't you think if we had science changes the science?" But the whole conscious community, unbeknown to them, is based off of religion. They just call it something different and think they're not doing religion. See, that's what I'm saying. That's the craziest thing ever. They beat up Christians, they beat up Muslims, they beat up everybody.
They gonna beat up each other.
But they practice New Age religion, which religion created by white people. So you jump from a white man's religion to another hippie. Yeah. They the hippies. The New Age is the hippie. Man, Mavelsky and they hippies. Yeah. In the 60s, they're smoking weed and you tripping. So they switched that. Aleister Crowley. Right? Yeah. They switch. So you think you're getting out of religion and you jump right back into religion, right?
Into another frying pan.
Yeah, because religion is religion. I thought you're supposed to went from religion to science, but they got hands full of tomatoes and throw it at us. They throw tomatoes and bananas at it, banana jokes.
Well, I tell you what, the part of religion, or I ain't gonna even say religion, just a part of my personal growth in life. You understand, is to keep whatever I think about a religion to myself. Whatever it takes to make me get up and work and do good and stay healthy, I keep that to myself. but I do go out and spread. Like I didn't taught people heating and cooling. I taught people how to you put together ductwork and how to install. See, that's what I can spread, right? But I'm not gonna try to teach you that God is over here and God is over there. That's on you. You got to believe in your own self to believe in God. So that's why I don't. You don't see me debate nothing or suntan or closet Christian. Man, I'm doing. Don't care what I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
And to it some of it like for the African Americans, it's the conditioning too, like.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Like upholding education for the next generation and looking for like the long term goals in your family and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like the Jewish do, like some of the Chinese, Japanese do, or even it's like some of the some of my Latino family. You know what I'm saying? Especially like I seen somebody just say Mexicans, like you know, so they train their kids early for us, like not even for us like technically economy, but like for economy and trade. You know what I'm saying?
But you know about the Arabs, guys.
I know 21-year-olds that already know how to weld and everything. Their daddy taught them before they even touched the school.
How about this? All them Arabs get taught when they 12 and 9 years old to run that store.
Yep. They be working in it.
That's a hell of a
They be working in it. They working in the store.
They know how to pack the shelves. They know, and all of that stuff is advantageous, man.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? They know, but we've been stigmatized so long that that's why I don't blame black people. You know, I don't be this nigga lying, this nigga this. I don't do that. I just keep that to myself. I understand if I can help somebody, if they want to be helped, I would try. But I'm not going to, you know what I'm trying to tell you, man.
Yeah, you know, did you know that Suntan, did you know that after the Reconstruction, you know what I'm saying, post emancipation, you know, a lot of black people, a lot of ex people that were slaves, you know, we cultivated watermelons, right? But because of the stigma in the making fun of us and minstrel shows and all that, saying, "Oh, we eat watermelon," and all that, they shunned us. They kind of pulled us away from cultivating watermelon.
Why they made the money?
Yeah, but watermelon is an African fruit.
I didn't know that.
We cultivated. Yeah, the original water. That's what the yellow, especially yellow watermelon. Watermelon come from Africa.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying. But too, we cultivated watermelon, but we stopped doing it because they had to make.
Because they made it.
But think about all that money we could have been making if we kept doing it.
Yeah, but you know, like I said, look, Gullah, they controlled the narrative. Unc know that being Unc, we just about the same age. We know it better than anybody. When we was coming up, it was fine to go to a white neighborhood. All we do is look and be wow. Then we go back to where we came from, and even though where I came from wasn't bad, it wasn't like this. They took all the resources and they got all the trust funds for their kids. They got all of these things, and we is stuck under. We've been, you know.
Hey, you gotta speak for yourself, yo. My mother took me out the hood. I was the first black person in my neighborhood, yo. It was a Jewish community. We was the first. We lived in apartments. I'll never forget it.
Yeah, well, we moved from in Detroit, the east side.
I never forget it. It was wild.
Very interesting. Detroit, the east side was the lower part. Then you have to like move to the west side. So we moved to the west side when I was 10. You know, but I came up. You ever heard of Black Bottom in Detroit?
I
never heard of Black Bottom. That's why I'm from.
I heard of that. I'm from the Midwest. I'm from St. Louis. I heard of that.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm from, Black Bottom. That's where Hastings Street was, and you know, all of that, the Purple Gang, all that kind of stuff was down on the east side of Detroit. You know, so
but let me say this. I'm saying that's why I don't understand when people think if you're around different people, all of a sudden you're gonna change. I never lost who I was. I used to say when I was 6 years old, I'm black and I'm proud, yo.
Yeah.
That never changed who I was, yo. It just made me understand different groups of people and how they moved, yo. So I was never in a box.
Right.
I could waddle with bums and dine with kings. And what you learn is you got super retarded white people, just like you got super
right.
retarded,
They humans.
You got poor white
Humans,
people,
yo.
poor black people. Yo. You know what I'm saying? You be like, that's poor white trash.
Right.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And then they be like, oh, these poor is poor, yo. Ignorant is ignorant.
I know that.
You
know what?
There's no crime is crime in Baltimore City. You got a white neighborhood, they in the hood.
Check this out. I come from the Brewster Projects as well, right? Diana Ross, the Temptations, all of them, you Stevie Wonder, all of them come from where I come from. And I'm saying that to say this right here. I come from the Brewster Projects. I didn't hate white people. You know why, Gullah? Because every holiday and every Christmas, and it sort of was like a missionary thing, like how the missionaries go over Africa. You ever heard the thing called the Goodfellas? Y'all ever heard about that? It's a box that you get with gifts and shit every Christmas. They used to get that to people in the projects. It's called the Goodfellas. Anyway, I couldn't hate white people because they came, got us, and took us camping, canoeing. They did all of that. They was missionaries, and so to speak. So I never had that hate for white people, right? So yeah, I just didn't. I grew up in a tough part of Detroit, man. But the white people came down there to help us every year, and they gave you a good fella every year. A good fella's a box of brand new underwear with candy in it, it's a toy in it. You know, you get that Thanksgiving, you get a turkey, man. You know, so I'm just saying. I'm saying it to say I didn't grow up with a prejudice, hate for white people, but they always came through for us down there in the project. So I ain't got that, but after I grew up and understand what they did to us, then that's when I started.
See, I ain't never lived in the projects. I used to go up in the projects, but I ain't never lived in the projects.
Okay. Yeah. You heard of the Brewster Projects, right?
Yeah, I heard of it. I know. Yeah. You got me beat on that one, bro. I ain't gonna sit up there and lie to my mother. She'll come back and cuss me out. Yeah. Well, you know, we had to do what we had to do. And I'm gonna tell you this. Guess what? We was the big shots down there because my stepdaddy ran numbers. He had a record shop. So I wasn't like out, you know what I'm saying? But the white people didn't know that. So, you know, I lived good down there. And then he bought us a house on the west side. When we moved in our house in that on our street, it was like 4 black families and all the rest was white. You know? Yeah, so you know, it's just a thing where I have. And you say all that to say, I'm trying to figure out where we at. We went from
we just at the colonization of the resources. And
yeah, but the resources, the greatest resource you got, is right here.
Okay, but that can be held back.
No, it can't be held back.
How can you? What if you can't get no books, or what if you can't buy no material to do what you want to do?
Let me say what I'm saying, bro. I never have a losing mentality. I never say what I can't do.
Okay.
Right? I never think that. Right? You got to rely. You got to think about the situations your ancestors was in, and then think about the situation we in now. And that's what I be saying. I don't understand. Man, they give, you know, on certain channels, yo, they give a white man so much power, yo. I never known them to have that kind of power, yo. Like when you say that's the white man's science, I be like, then why use the word then? You get it. You get this. If y'all think it's the white man's science, right? Then why use it? We had African science. Why are you using the word? The word itself is white. You get there's only one science. You can't have white man science and then some African science. Then y'all flip because you still in default mode, right?
Yeah.
You still going back to the white man.
Yeah.
It's that word.
Yeah.
You get
default. Go ahead.
Hold on. You still giving authority. You still giving. See. You giving science authority, bro. Listen what I'm saying.
But you don't get it.
I do get it. Science itself is authority, and everybody knows it's serious. That's why they try to say it's the white man's science. They say we had our own science. No, why not just say that's the white man's science, but we got something else. But whatever you got, at the end of the day, you all using science.
Right.
And since you called it white, you all using white man's science. Every time you step in, get in that car, white man technology with innovation and science. And every time you go in the refrigerator, white man science. Like,
no, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
They
took our concept of refrigeration. Listen, let me tell you this, man.
You're doing something different. You're doing something different.
No, I'm not. Hey, Gullah, dig this here. The second best thing the white man did was created the patent shop.
You know you cut me off, though, yo.
You create something and they go patent.
But you cut me off, though, yo.
Because you running over.
There's still no reason to cut me off, though.
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't get into the refrigerator. I said when you go in the damn refrigerator, I'm talking about the food with the FDA, you ran to the mechanism in the refrigerator. I wasn't arguing that.
No. It's both. They co-opted everything, not what I was,
but that's what you talking about. I'm not talking about that. You can't argue with something I'm not talking about. I said every time you open the refrigerator and you do, man, we invented the refrigerator. Man, I'm not talking about what we invented. I'm talking about the very idea of science is so powerful that everybody know it. So you trick yourself and how it's the white man science, and then you remember it's powerful. And you say, but it's the black man science too. It's ridiculous, bro. Why not just leave science alone then? You won't do it because it's so powerful and everybody know it.
Right. I know that. But they co-opted it, man. They had
nothing.
They did it first, man.
They did not. You made that.
You trying to tell me in the scientific revolution that the Europeans didn't come out with the science?
No, it matured in Europe, bro.
Oh man, they had the money and the resources to build the laboratories to do the. They had it all.
You can't.
Would you agree with me, Gullah? I'm just talking.
Go ahead, Gullah. He messing it up.
How can I mess up and I'm older than you?
Because they didn't create science, bro. I don't feel like that.
Who didn't create science?
White people, bro. You gotta stop that. This is the most ridiculous thing ever.
Listen, they studied it on a bigger, more educated scale because they had the resources. They had the resources to buy the books, to get the propaganda out. They had the books. They had the resources to spread their ideals all over the world.
I'm just saying you're changing it again, yo.
That's what it is. They co-opted it.
Separate ideas. If you co-opt something, it has to be something that you co-opt, bro. You can't co-opt something that's not there.
They co-opt the world.
But the world had to be there for them to co-opt the world. That's the point.
Absolutely.
You can't say they created science and then say they co-opted it. Which one was it?
And you had the book right in front of you, Unc. So you know what Chancellor Williams said. He's saying the same thing I'm saying.
Man, I'm not listen. We're not talking about Chancellor Williams right
now. Yes, we is, because we're gonna do it by chronology.
So
we're gonna go back to the start.
So if you say they co-opted it,
yes,
then it must have been here already. Then stop calling the white man science then. Look at you, dumbfounded.
No, I can't believe you said what you said.
Yeah, because co-opted mean attitude, right?
Right. Hey, listen, the science was here, Gullah. When they co-opted it, they added all the stuff to it to make it science.
All right, go ahead.
When they co-opted it, they add all the extras because they had the money to do it. They did all the extra experiments. They even, and you said it yourself, huh? They even went to the moon. What is you talking about?
They went to the moon, not without my favorite sister, bro.
They when they went to the moon, wasn't a nigga around.
Curling.
I don't care.
Launch patterns.
You see what I'm saying?
Curling produced.
And that's what he preached. So I had to hit it with his own thing.
No, Curling produced the math to get the launch window. They don't get to the moon without the launch windows, without their sister. Look at the movie Hidden Colors. Curling. I saw it.
They did the ladies did the numbers.
So I'm gonna say it again. You gotta look at the word co-opt. If you co-opt something, I co-opted it. Meaning you took something that already existed.
That's right.
So that means they didn't
science already existed.
No, what I said was science matured in Europe.
All right, man. So if it matured, then that means it co-opted in Europe.
No. That means it matured. It means matured in Europe, yo. You don't got me.
But you know what? I don't. You right there, because I don't want to win no argument.
You sound like you do.
Okay, well I can see.
You ever heard me say science is a human endeavor?
I can see.
Yeah, there's no one place where science comes from.
All right.
Right? We can go back to the oldest, when people start to create oldest technology and all that, and we can see through time. When I tried to teach everybody, I tried to show how certain African cultures added to the scientific method. I tried to give all that, and people just lost their mind. I guess it was just too much.
I hear you.
I was showing that it's a foundation here. Without the foundation, there's no next step.
Right.
It's like a stairway, yo.
It's like a bridge. How about that?
No, that's different. A bridge means something over here and you bridge it to over there.
No, I'm saying you got to build a bridge to get over there.
No. I'm saying foundation. A bridge is not a foundation, bro. It's a bridging things together. That's a wrong analogy. What I'm saying. I'm saying in science, I'm saying there's a foundation, right?
Where did it start?
The foundation, it starts at your first tool makers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It start with them chimpanzees.
You talking 3.3 million when you get the first tools? They're not even humans yet.
Scientific,
so you get technology early.
How about the Egyptians? They had tools, huh?
It's called scientific.
For me, the Egyptians would be the first ones to really start the scientific thinking. Okay. I would put that with them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I brought it up. I just wanted to see where you would put them.
Yeah, but scientific thinking, I said they had proto-science.
Okay.
But proto-science is not science. But without proto-science, you don't get the science.
Thank you.
You got to get to the thing before science. Like, we want to skip all these steps, right? That's why we want to come on here and we want to defeat people like Gullah, right?
Who trying to defeat Gullah? The guys earlier?
They try to defeat you in the chat.
Yeah.
Right?
You talk crazy. Can't worry about the chat.
Right, they want to talk crazy. They have a heart attack if I say Ferrausi because they don't have enough. They're not astute enough, right, to separate themselves from what the government is trying to say. In particular, I'm talking about the Donald Trump, right? They don't know how to separate what Donald Trump is doing. They don't research Robert F. Kennedy, right? But they'll fake research Ferrausi. Mm-hmm. They won't really look up what he really did, what he really didn't do, what he did, what he didn't. They won't do it. It's right in front of our face. It's the most ridiculous thing ever.
Yeah, they trying to shoot Trump and them, the government. They trying to defund science. They trying to take the science away. Shit.
We're on a down. America's on a downward trajectory.
Long as he in there, he ain't gonna last, man.
So my point is this. You know, I've always been fighting to give the community tools that would not that would stop them from always falling into these cults.
Right. Absolutely.
They're not listening. Right? They fight hard. They fight hard for religion, then act like it's not religion.
Yeah.
Like the Hebrews will swear you down it's not religion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? The Kemet people, whatever y'all call them, they swear you down the Egyptians didn't have a religion. Everybody acting like they don't got a religion. It's craziness. It's madness.
Mm-hmm.
Gullah know that. Gullah know we study world religions, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I said that earlier, didn't I?
Yeah, we study world religions, bro. And then they say, Gullah, y'all think y'all know everything. Now we just know more than the pseudos. It just seems like we know everything.
Well, you know what? It just know what you know. How about that?
No, I'm saying it's the people we're around that make us look inflated, yo. You get that?
Right. I don't get that.
You do. Okay. So if you around a bunch of if you got 30 ugly women and you put a half decent woman in that, right? You like, oh, she beautiful. She's just decent though. She beautiful around a whole bunch of ugly women. But put just a decent woman around a bunch of beautiful women, you be like, oh, she ain't beautiful no more. What I'm saying is, yo, we be talking to a whole bunch of wild people, yo. So it makes it seem like we smarter than we are, yo. I never thought I was that. It just looked that way because half y'all be so wild.
Yeah, but you make yourself authoritative. You
but
don't. You got to look in the mirror.
I don't got to look at nothing. I know who I'm talking to.
Yeah, but see, you put everybody in the box online. That's why you get fights.
I'm not saying on the line. I'm saying everybody to open up their mouth, put themselves in the box.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm not here. You know, I'm on the
You get my point?
Frontier.
You get my point?
Yeah, I'm on a different frontier.
You got people fighting over. Look, Orlando. They want to fight over vaccines.
Yeah,
right. It's ridiculous. You know, like they don't even know that measles and mumps and rubella ain't went nowhere.
Yeah, they ain't went
They
nowhere.
don't understand. They think it went somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Vaccines is their own worst enemy because they work so well. It make you think that the pathogen that cause disease, that the interstellar obligate pathogen ain't went nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
The truth is, once they relax that vaccine schedule and try to split them up because it's in one, right? They want to split them up. Now they want to have a measles shot, a mumps shot, and a rubella shot. They ain't smart enough to know that this country don't even make that.
Mm-hmm.
You get it? I'm going to say it again. They don't even make that type of vaccine because you would have to do a whole new clinical trial to separate them to the tune of millions and millions of dollars, right? And then a vaccine company saying, we already got a product that works. Why we want to compete against ourselves? That don't make no sense. Your president's so wild. He say, I want us to have less shots. Well, if you take one shot and break it down to 3 shots, you making the kids get more shots.
Yep.
How people don't understand that. No matter
So
how many
that's your field, man.
bro.
I can dig it.
No, it's common sense, yo. If I got one shot and you saying you want me to break it down to 3 shots, now you making me take 3 shots instead of 1, bro. That's simple math. And the pathogen that the vaccines are created for ain't went nowhere. That's what they don't understand, yo.
They're not looking at it like that.
But that's the only way we can look at it. That's why I promote scientific literacy. So you can do like this.
Well, see, that's why we need people like you. We need people like me, because I'm the man. Hey, girl, I'm a HVAC tech. So we need people like that. And I'm a plumber. We need people like that, like y'all. We need different sorts of people. Everybody just can't be a scientist because they're not going to do it.
And I've never said that. What I said was education. You are a direct result of education, though, Sunchild.
Yeah.
10.
Suntan.
They took my name and made it child, and it's a lot of sun things. I just seen all them new sun things over the years.
So you get my point, though?
Yeah.
You're the direct result of education after high school, bro.
Yeah, well,
you get that?
Yeah.
People don't get that. People think education just mean college.
Just mean college, yep. Just like me, I ain't finished college, but now I'm a mechanical assembler. You know
well, I'm a brick mason too. I can say that I got certificates, but I know how to lay cinder blocks and brick. But I learned it and I ran away from it. So I learned something else. I just learned a few trades.
Look at the ignorance. This guy say warp speed was an experiment. They just say anything is ignorance.
It's crazy.
Crazy. Warp speed is the name of Donald Trump gave the program.
Yeah.
It tricked the ignorant because the ignorant think it was fast. Man, that's 60 years. It took 60 years to make that daggone vaccine. But who can you tell? That's 60 years, bro. I can give y'all 60 years of history, bet money on it, and they still deny it.
Guess what?
No experiment.
And I'm not doing this just to try to big up you. Nigga, when I was 4 years old, 1964, we had to line up at Brewster Center and get that vaccination shot. We got the one with the gun. We got the measles. Didn't y'all have to line up and get that shot too? Or did you go to the doctor and get the vaccinations when you was 4 years old?
Remember, they put that mark on it. They used to put a mark on it.
It's right here.
Yeah, the mole, like a mole.
Now it's where you got that shot at.
Yeah, it's like a mole or something. Yeah.
They don't kids
it ain't a mole. It's just a print where they got where you got your vaccination. And you had to get it before you go to school.
It was polio. Look at this. It say Ankh said he take the AIDS vaccine. He laugh out loud. Don't vax, not even for the flu. Yeah, it's just Fillmore. Use ignorant, Fillmore. They don't give you any. Hold on, the vaccine don't give you any. See, they sit. Hey, listen, they so ignorant to what vaccine science is, or virology, or immunology is, that they make dumb statements like that. They don't give you anything. That's the point. They don't give you anything. But how can you tell a person that if they're not scientifically literate, though?
Oh, well, I'm gonna say this: we had to take the shot when we were.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, but they don't. Even when they gave us, they wasn't giving you anything, bro.
You talking about giving you a disease?
Yeah, they wasn't infecting you with anything.
Okay.
They don't understand. They won't take their time. You got AI right now.
Yeah, well, I never did. I just took the shot and kept it going. I even took the one for COVID. I don't care what nobody say. They
wait a minute.
they can say I took the jab and laugh, but I had me and my son, and I was doing maintenance, right? I worked in buildings through COVID, so I didn't want to bring that home to my son or to me. So I got a shot, and it was when we was going to work, girl, it was like a Stephen King movie, 3 or 4 cars in Detroit, where it'd be busy early morning rush hour. I had to go to work through COVID with 2 or 3 cars out there on the road. So I got that shot. They didn't make us go in nobody's houses unless it was an emergency. Then we had the mask and that N12 mask. And you had to take your temperature too every morning, So
Sunchild,
I took the shot.
But it's not one shot, yo. You gotta take it every year.
I took 2.
No, I'm saying, listen what I'm saying. COVID ain't went nowhere, yo.
Well, I didn't get the booster. I just did it the first one.
So
I didn't get the booster.
Listen what I'm saying. Yo, the threat is still there. That's the
yeah. Well, hey, you know why? And another reason I took it because I had a couple of people I coached football for 12 years, right? Little league. And I coached 11 and 12-year-old, the B team. We the Rams. So I wasn't going back in 2020. I quit coaching because all them kids, and I let how little kids can carry something. What you call that when you can carry? You something.
Asymptomatic.
Yeah. So I bailed out of coaching, man. But I had to work to maintain my life, my living style. But I quit coaching and everything because then one of the coaches died. One of my best friends died. Man, I was like, let me go get this shot. I flew down there, man.
Look, here go another bad statement. Not saying vaccines are all bad, but this particular one is super suspect. So he's not an anti-vaxxer. He's what would they call it? You suspicious of it.
I was suspicious, but I still took it.
That's fine, but you can get educated on this. This ain't nothing but a click away to figure out what that is.
Nigga, I was suspicious as hell, but I sure took it.
Yeah, it's like with some of these people. I don't even think if they got bit by a snake, they'll take the antivenom. They let the eyes, they let the blood come out the eyes. And
hey, I got my card right in there now. I should go get it and show it to y'all. My vaccination shot. I think I took the Moderna, whatever it was.
So you don't get the flu shot?
No.
Yeah, you funny. You having fun, yo.
No, I never took the flu shot. My mother get it every year. I just didn't never take it.
Why you don't get it?
I don't know. I never had a flu, no cold.
So guess what
I get a cold. I hate the summer cold.
Guess what I do? Every year I take the flu shot and I take
my boy do too, but I ain't do it.
I take the corona shot every year.
Do you take the one for the what they call that one that makes
coronavirus? I take the corona
that's another one that he take. It's called for your
pneumonia.
I'll tell you in a minute. Let's just keep talking. It'll come to me. Where it hurt real bad at, and it's called the rickets or something.
Oh, what? The rickets?
I forgot. I'm going to tell you what it is.
The rickets. He tripped
me about something crazy where it be in your body and it hurt real bad.
Oh, you talking about when you had chicken pox?
No, it's something.
And it's called the daggone. Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue.
It's the shingles.
Yeah. What I say, the rickets?
The rickets, you threw me with that.
Yeah, the shingles. My boy take that shot.
Yeah,
I ain't take no shingle shot.
Yep. You tripping.
You took the shingle shot too?
Yeah, it's 2 of them you gotta take. Yeah, I took them.
Oh.
What? Keep playing, yo. You playing out here in these streets.
Yeah. Well,
when flu season come, yo, I don't feel like being sick for 2-3 days, yo. It's crazy.
I hear you.
When you can just get vaccinated.
Yeah.
Why go?
I ain't against it. I just ain't did it. I wasn't against a flu shot. I just didn't ever do it.
Yeah. You ain't never caught the flu before, right?
A cold.
You ain't never caught the flu before?
No, I caught a cold. You know the cold. I guess it was the flu. I was coughing and spitting up phlegm.
When you get a fever and all that.
Yeah.
And gotta lay down for a couple of days.
Oh, let me show you. This was what I do for my flu.
Your muscles feel all weak.
Yeah.
You be sweating in your sleep.
Yeah, but yo, you did I talk to you off the air, yo.
Hey,
You unload the clip.
This the honest to God truth. Hey, Gullah, this the honest to God truth. This shit work every time. This what I get for my flu.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's good.
That's what I do for my flu.
I like that. That's
it
good.
never got worse than this thing.
Yeah, I like that too. That works.
That's what I do.
I like NyQuil. I don't like
That's
the
it.
NyQuil. I take the Dayquil. I can't.
I got Dayquil. I got Day. Well, I can go show you the Dayquil.
It make me feel. It make me feel. I can't do it. I'll be
the
drowsy.
NyQuil will knock you out. So when you wake up though, the cold be dried. Then I got this right here.
Okay. Hey, girl, I said that man unload the clip, man. You know, man, Kent, we was cracking jokes. We was writing in the thing. I said, get him. I said, he unloaded the clip on the kitchen sink.
Niggas don't know it, but when you finally finna catch that motherfucker, do this.
Listerine.
The original. You see this ain't that colored stuff.
I know, yo, that was a lie. Yo, they lied. They had to stop putting it on the bottle. Back in the day, they said it worked on the colds, right? Remember that?
It still do. Okay, you know how you could feel it kind of coming in your throat? Gargle with this 3 times a day, and you would knock it off before it get there. That's what I do.
Remember, they used to say that back in the day. They had it on there. Remember that?
It's the alcohol. It's the alcohol now, because you know, like
whatever it is, that's what I do.
You know, like whiskey. You know, whiskey can like soothe your symptoms.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it clears your throat, get the phlegm out of there when it starts, because the cold start up in your nasal thing right up in there.
Use salt water, man.
Huh?
Let me see. Let me read this. It says a lot of people are programmed to do what they're told when something happens. I don't follow protocol. Yes, you do. You found somebody protocol to tell you the fruits and vegetables going to help. Man, get out of here, Fillmore. You ignorant as hell. Fillmore dumb as rock, Joe. And he can't read. You know he can't read saying that because he ain't read nothing to back him up and support that. You know what I mean? He look at YouTube videos all day long. TikTok videos. Come on,
Phil cool. That's Phil Minor. He cool. You pronounce everybody's name crazy, huh? You call what you call Moses? What you call him? Maz.
That's how you spell it. M-I-Z-Z is Mozzie. What else?
That's Moses, man. And Phil Minor cool, man. You know,
he's pseudo, bro.
I mean, you know, he believes
bad information, yo.
I let people do what they want to do, man. As long as they good
me
people.
Too, but he threw a shot this way, yo.
Oh, okay.
He talking to us. Who he talking to? I'm giving it back to him. I ain't saying one cool. But what he's saying is ignorant. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can get you can get a nigga when you want to. That's a fact.
What you mean?
You funny, man. You had Hardware, my man. You remember Hardware got on camera with the hair, man. I damn near, man, I damn had tears coming out. My fucking with Ankh, man. I didn't know how crazy he looked with the hat backwards. The hair was wild.
Crazy, man. Oh, looking crazy.
That was funny, man. Hardware a cool dude. He educated.
Wearing 150. Wearing 150.
Yeah, I'm surprised. What's his name? Anoop. I bet he ain't pop up.
Oh, Noob. Well, he never come up over here. He just popped up out of nowhere, and he knew
Cause he was talking that evolution stuff.
Anoop.
Yeah, I'm like, he gonna pop up.
Anoop wasn't coming over. We want him to come back, but he don't be coming. You know, he only popped up this last week. Yeah. Other than that, he don't be coming up.
They in a little small cult, yo. They got a couple people with the same name. I'm gonna give y'all advice. If y'all got the same name, you in the cult, yo.
hey, you know they be trying to make your room a cult. You know that, don't you?
Well, I don't know. We don't got the same name. We don't wear
No,
funny
I'm talking about just by gathering. This nigga Savior talking about, man, when you come over here, how you gonna be over inside there? And when you come over here, you gotta be what we do. Nigga, if you don't get your alien looking ass out of here.
That was Savior. He was just talking.
I know, man, but he don't know me. Nigga don't tell me where to go. This the internet. You know, nigga, you don't get to tell me off and tell me nothing about me.
Yeah, everybody gotta go where they want to go, yo.
Yeah, man, that nigga crazy. Talking about when you come over here, you won't act like you gotta be over here, nigga. What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was crazy, man. But you know, anyway, I let him pull me out my square for a minute, then I ran right back, Gull, and sat still. You know, I ain't arguing with nobody. I ain't no internet gangster. But you ain't gonna be talking crazy.
Oh man.
Trying to critique me, man. I don't even know you.
Oh man.
What's that? What you read, man?
I had to get the man. Something that to read that chat and block somebody. I'm like, something that if I read the chat, because he said I can block people. I don't block nobody though.
I don't either.
You know, networking the pseudo killers.
I'll knock them off for about 20 minutes or 24 hours if they get disrespectful. But I ain't never blocked nobody. Yeah. I ain't got to do that, you know? Because this the internet, man. If you want to come, don't be talking crazy. I mean, you know.
Yep.
We here to build. Right?
Yeah.
So that's why, you know, and I'm going to tell you, Unc, I told you I got in the community like 7-8 years ago. But y'all, just through the science and just through me being around, that pulled me away from the little cultism that I had in me.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that science.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was scared. Hey, girl, and I ain't scared to admit it. Whoever listening online, they can hear me now. Nigga, I was scared of hell. And I'm in my 50s. I was scared of thinking it's a heaven. You know, what I'm saying is, metaphorically, you thinking these, because I've been brought up in it, man, since I've been 4 years. I learned the 10 Commandments when I was 4.
The 10 Commandments.
I really, you know, but once you do science and then it's just do reality, realism, like me and Side and them do, I learned that you keep that stuff within you, whatever you want to believe, and don't. When you see a nigga out there debating it, that's when you know he got a problem. When you trying to debate religion. You got some sort of little. It's fine though. I'm not mad at you. You know that's that could be your hobby. So I'm not mad at you with it. You know, debate your belief, but I'm not. I know I'm not doing it because whatever I believe is it's just personal, Gullah, with me, right? That's it. You know, I'm not putting it all out there like that because it ain't. But I'm telling y'all, I was scared of. I thought it was a hell. I mean, you know, that's what I'm thinking. And stuff like that. I had a friend, Unc, he did 10 years in the feds. I was 56. This nigga got out, he was God. It ain't no God. On Facebook, I unfriended that nigga. And I knew him since he been 10 years old. You know, we grew up together. But he was doing them things and he got caught up. He had to do about 10 in the fed joint. This nigga was God. It ain't no God. I was, whoa. This when I was 56, I unfriended him.
Now you halfway back.
I mean, now we cool now though, but I'm just saying because
Gullah channel is the book of Al Jahid. That's the channel y'all can get him on Al Jahid, or you can catch him on the pseudo killers.
Yeah.
You said he said what you got? What's this Upu? There you go. The cool Upu.
What he can't? That ain't him.
Oh, that's somebody cool poo.
Yeah, well, you know, like I said, man, science is good because it got facts behind it.
They think science is a belief.
But science is simply it's not. Science had to be proven. It's a point where you proven something. It's a hypothesis that has to be proven, and it can go further. Right? So, but belief is belief.
Don't speak in absolutes neither. The religion, the belief speaking absolute. You believe God created the world in 7 days. You really believe that.
And then you become dogmatic. Like my brother Apostle. You know, you gonna be telling people what's gonna happen to you if you don't do this.
Oh yeah.
God gonna get you, you know. It don't work like that.
They be saying, that's how they be saying, that's how they be talking. I believe in evolution. What you mean you believe in
it? That's what it is. I mean, it happened. You got to believe in reality, man.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Because my reality tell me if a man walked on water back then, why can't he do it today in 2026?
Because he can't. Because
he didn't do it back then either. And he didn't open no sea up. He didn't give nobody one fish, and with 1,000 fish gave everybody got full. They did that metaphorically. I ain't gonna say the mythos ain't real because they can believe that. But I'm saying in reality, nah. Man wrote all that stuff and made it all up, man.
Yeah, they did that. I don't see why they don't know that hell, it was written on paper. Man, why would
Yeah,
God need paper?
Man,
No, they said the spirit came and told him.
I would say man, the only animal that writes.
Yeah.
Right. See, that's reality.
Yeah.
See, that's where I'm at. You know,
Yeah,
so
you're
they
not.
can call me a Christian. They can say, and then this thing about you on the fence, nigga. How you gonna be on the fence? That don't make no sense. Oh, you ain't no Muslim. I mean, you said you believe in Christ, so how you on the fence? You really in trouble now, nigga.
Oh, man.
Nigga, ain't none of that stuff real, nigga. The white man told you it was real. Then you want to know who their source is? Herodotus and Jervicius or who they want to go get all these old white men, and that's their source, and they leaning on that. So that's their hobby, man, and they really believe it. So I don't knock them, I don't judge them. It's just that I don't do it no more, and I never debated it. I just believed it. So now I'm agnostic about it. I don't believe that. But I'll tell you what.
What?
I believe that I don't know. I just know this, the way we are, this body mechanism and all of that, man, it had to come from somewhere. I just don't know. I know it came from I know I came from my mother and father. So I leave it there. That's the most I know. Ain't nobody can tell me nothing different. You can get all the scientific papers and all the everything, the evolution. You can tell me he broke us from the rib and made us out the clay. You can tell me all that. But we don't know.
We do know.
Okay, well, you know. Not we.
No, we know we ain't come from the rib. That's 10
right.
That's
right. And we know we wasn't made out of no clay.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know why people fight that though.
Right. And then I can because I'm not agreeing with everything. I don't know about no single cell organism. I haven't studied science. I don't think we walked out of water and walked and got legs and walked and evolved into this, because I pondered the years that we've been in existence, not us. First us, then the earth itself, because they said before it was humans, 10,000 more years, it was dinosaurs. Man, how can you just put these years is unfathomable to me? How they put it?
That's because you digging. It's because you digging it when you dig in the earth and peeling.
Yeah, them layers, how they
layers,
how they grabbed it through the layers.
At one point, you ain't gonna see no humans no more.
Yeah, yeah. And that's a long time though, man.
Not really. We ain't been around that long.
Yeah. But okay, I like how you said that.
We ain't really been around that long.
Hold on. I like how you said that. Now, you gonna tell me 1,000,000 years ain't that long?
That's a long ass time. That's a long time, yeah.
That's all I'm saying, man. I ponder the time. I think about it and be like, wow. So you know what I'm gonna do? Gotta just be a good guy, man, and take care of myself and try to help people, and don't let nobody take over, mess me all around and nothing like that. And I'm gonna just do what the English lexicon of good say. I want to be just a good guy, and I could be mean if you want to make me mean. You know, I could be out, but I'm gonna be a good guy. That's what I'm gonna be. That's my religion. Just be a good guy.
Be a good guy.
Yep, that's it. It ain't no big nothing to it. I'm not going to no scripture to be no good guy.
Why not?
Because you don't have to. Just be a good guy. You don't need
how would you know how to be good if not for God?
Okay, well, I know how to be good. As you say, Santana, I'm kind of belled over here. Could you send me about 100? Yeah, man. That's being good. It ain't being sucked because I'm doing it because I want to do it.
I tell you what I didn't do. I'm gonna drop this daggone Cash App. That's what I'm gonna do. The hell y'all doing?
You still got people looking?
Yeah, but you just got 200 people. Mm-hmm. They didn't watch you talk. You was talking today there.
I always talk, man, because I believe what I talk. I mean,
I can't believe how you switch. Hey, Gull, I don't know how he's.
Yeah, tell them, they like the show. Hit my Cash App up. I got it on my.
You ain't drop it.
No, it's on my screen.
We can't see that. You gotta put in the thing, bro. Then on the screen it can work. You know, I'm on the community skeptics. I'm double streaming.
Yeah, you double streaming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You was so you was so OD today, yo. You forgot about your cash.
I mean, you know, if people like what you're saying, because it's a lot of people that understand where you're coming from.
And
you know, the scientific way. So you could get a few dollars, man.
There's not gonna know you. I was like, man, come on, yo. You went hard today, boy. You kitchen sink, Mac truck. You hit every. I was like, man, yo, that's you had.
I mean, you know, for me not to know that subject matter, I just seen some stuff that I can put into my lexicon, man, and my vaults. You know, because I know how to put stuff together as well, man. Just because I'm not scientific or I'm not a pseudo killer, because that ain't what I do. What I do, I'm more philosophical, man. I study philosophy, man. I study the world and people. That's what I do.
Hey, Gella, put your link in the chat, bro.
Hold on.
Philosophical.
Yeah, that's what I am. Now ask me a question. Sometimes. If you got something to think about that, I'd rather be philosophical because that covers everything.
Do it?
Yeah. Philosophy covers it all.
No, it don't.
It covers it all as far as living. Right? I ain't talking about as far as your trade and making money. I'm talking about your philosophy, your thought, your way of life, the way you live. That's philosophy.
I know that.
Yeah. So that's what I study, bro. And I'll leave it there because that's a part of religion. Philosophy is a part of religion. It's part of science.
No, it's not.
Oh, yes, it is. I mean, it's not science.
Philosophy gave birth to science.
Huh?
Philosophy gave birth to
science.
Thank you. Philosophical aspect to science.
That's all I said, man.
Yeah, that's real. I'm gonna trip off of that, man.
No. And then again, Unc, I also keep it to myself.
I don't know why.
I mean, what I'm saying is I'm not gonna argue with nobody about no points of about
no. Like this, Gullah. Look, you gotta put.
I know. That's what I'm looking at now.
No, I'm not gonna argue with nobody about it. That's what I'm saying. I ain't arguing with no nigga about nothing.
Ain't worth for this. I get a headache arguing niggas. Yeah, arguing people who don't understand. It's crazy. It's my fault. That's why I try to do better.
Because you got people who ain't gonna let you win. They gonna try to win the argument,
regardless. That man came up here and said, what was the word we used? You said taxonomy or phylogenetics. He was like, I don't know what that word is. Well, if you don't know what that word is, how's you arguing against us then?
Well, like I said, people want to be right.
You got to at least know the word.
If you're gonna be wise, you're gonna just lay far back, even if the nigga wrong.
He was like, what? We was like, yo, that's a white man word. That's crazy.
Yeah, he tripping.
He was tripping.
What word? When did I miss that? Was I around?
Man, it's ununu poo boo boo.
Oh yeah.
He was like, don't use no dictionaries. You was laughing. How you not gonna use a dictionary? We speak English, yo.
Yeah, he had his own ideas, and he people make stuff up on the wing.
Yeah, how do you know what anything means? It's crazy.
They make a lot of people make stuff up, especially with that religion, man. Like them Hebrews, they got their way of saying it. They was doing debate the other day.
Who? Oh yeah,
Yara and them. Yara telling them that Jesus, Mary. Hey, I know y'all know a little bit about it, man, but they gonna say Mary got the Holy Spirit didn't get Mary pregnant. This the narrative. Yeah, they said Joseph hit it for real, and he the biological father.
Yeah, I've seen the stupidest thing ever, yo.
I mean, they argued this, man. I didn't get in it. But that's the argument, Gullah. Joseph is the biological Jesus' biological father.
It's a theory.
They just killed the whole religion at that point.
Yeah, it's a theory. It's a theory that like the historical Jesus, that his dad was like a Roman soldier. It's a theory.
Now Jesus didn't have a dad.
No, I'm talking about the historical. No, I'm talking about historical. I ain't talking about
okay.
It's
I'm talking about according to the narrative.
Yeah, I know the narrative, but it's a theory that some scholars look into. They say his real father could have been a Roman soldier.
You know what though, Gullah? Watch this. And I bet you any money if me and you was to get together, me, you, and Unc was to get together and find that scholar, cause he there, cause Gullah just said he there. I bet you he's European. I bet you he's European. So that's they fall back on this Eurocentric ideal of religion and really this. Oh, I'm gonna wait. You get a source. I'm gonna wait. I got my source. They got another old. You come out with another old white man. You know, to tell you that this was that, man, if them niggas, man, but you know, hey, man, that's their thing, man. So I ain't judging them. That's what they do.
Oh, I'm gonna judge them. Who else gonna judge them?
I ain't gonna judge them.
I'm gonna judge them.
I'm gonna leave them people alone.
I'm judging them.
See, then you're gonna get into a fight with them and they gonna hate you. And they ain't supposed to hate either.
I don't hate them. You know what I never understood? Hey, Gullah, you never understood when they said we was hating on Jabari because we don't agree with him. We hating on him, though.
It's crazy. It's great. We hating on him.
How am I hating on the person I'm saying you wrong?
Yeah, I ain't hating on him.
I don't really.
I think he's a silly person.
Yeah.
I know the subject is tender, but Reggie and Jabari got something different going on. Reggie really just don't like this guy, man. I think. You know,
I know why he don't like him.
So I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't even want to talk about him. You know what mans don't like each other. I ain't got time for that.
Oh, but I feel you.
Yeah. I feel because you know Jabari a pretty cool guy, man. You know he ain't the kind. You know niggas that you don't like. He ain't one of them type of guy.
She
you
said
know, you might not like his information.
No, Bigfoot is not real. That's a cartoon. They tripping.
Bigfoot real.
Yeah, it's not real.
I mean, he might be real to some people, but I don't. I bet you it's a big bear out there, a big bear with a big foot. It might be him. You know what I'm saying?
If Bigfoot is real, where's poop at? Where's pee at? Because most animals you can find the poop in the pee.
Fossilized. You can find the poop for sure.
Right? You find it fossilized for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right,
now that's reality. I deal with reality, man.
Tell you what I'm gonna do. All right, man. We didn't go on for 3 hours. Let me see how long I'm going.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
We had fun tonight, man. Appreciate everybody. Good presentation. Anything you want to say, they're gonna make you the monkey man there, bro. I don't want it.
I don't care. Let me be it. Shoot, I'll be Hanu man. Shoot, I don't care.
Hey. Well, I tell you what, at least
you'll close it out there, man.
You wasn't making nothing up. How about that?
Oh, yeah,
no,
man.
You definitely wasn't making nothing up.
I really just did it for the people that it was curious about the science, man.
Yeah.
And, I just really ignored the foolishness, but
right,
it is what it is. I hope the people that want to learn something got something up out of it. So
right. There you go. Because it was people who really wanted to see that.
All right, man. I got these super chats. Some that ain't reading. Let me read them, man. Let me start from right here, yo. Free-minded me, man. 30 joules. He said clutch. We got Skeptic Primate. No, Primate. He says, thanks for proving science is not the white man's science. Never say that again. Get him. All right. We got another 10 joules, man. Appreciate you. Free-minded me. Brian Russell. 100 joules. High five. We got Ben Eden. Appreciate that, Ben Eden. He say, I will never understand someone who has no idea about a topic be so comfortable telling someone wrong. Shaking my head. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, I don't get that.
Right.
Well, you can just learn. You know when you know something, when you don't. Be honest with you. 2 joules, silver star. And then you make mistakes on it because I did it. I used to do it a lot coming into this thing. Iron Revenge says, Darwin dropped out of medical school. He got a degree in arts and theology. He did have a degree in theology for sure. Free your mind again. 10 joules. Appreciate you. Not free your mind, free-minded me. All right. Then we got Spirit Animal. Say we are from 8th branch of evolution, not monkey fam. He said, we're from the evolutionary branch of evolution, not monkeys, fam. All right. So, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the presentation, man. It was a good one, man. Like and subscribe to the channel, man. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers on the Community Skeptics, man. All right. We got about 190,000 subscribers over here. Well, no, we got about 200,000 over here. This is Black
about 200,000.
Mm-hmm. Y'all need to start.
I don't think I'll subscribe. I'm gonna just subscribe just on the strength, just to get you up there.
Yeah, I can't believe you ain't subscribed to each other.
I think I am, though, you know, because I always hit the like when I ride past to see you on there. You or Cedric, I hit the like.
Horrible human beings, man.
I definitely do that. So.
Godless human beings, man. I can't believe it, man. Godless.
I might can't hit it though, cause you know Savio said if I ain't gonna be over there, Savio said I gotta be over there, then to come over back over here. So I don't know.
Man, that was Savio was drinking or smoking. I don't know what he was doing, bro.
This nigga crazy, man.
Gone, completely gone.
Yeah, man, but. Keep doing what y'all doing, man, because it's really good for the younger kids because they can, you know, make something out of what y'all doing.
Yeah.
A lot of time, you can't teach no old dog no tricks. The nigga don't want to learn.
Yeah, he just don't want to learn, bro.
Nope, and they be stuck dogmatic in their ways, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. So, but all right, man, we're going to get up out of here, man.
Peace to y'all. See y'all tomorrow.
Some rest, man. Bro. Cash App's going out the door. Y'all see it's Cash App, and then y'all know we do, man. Oh, let me see.
All right, peace to you and Gullah, man.
All right, man, peace.
All right, peace.
Trying to end this on a song, another song. And with this.
Time to set the stage with the lights off.
No, this ain't the one. That ain't the one. Where you at, son? Oh. Okay. No, he got. You know what? I can't do it. I got to switch up out of this in a different environment. Let me see. Nope. Let me get that off. Let's see. Think we get out of here with this, man. He didn't messed up the thing again, man. Boy, I tell you, man. Crazy.
Been knew those niggas couldn't read when they couldn't understand. Would have, as did, alongside him purely. Misreading paragraphs and sentence structures.
Them niggas can't read, they bluffing. Talking super wild, ain't nothing. You playing, I'm guffing. Acting aggressive, bluffing. While you playing, I was hustling. I've been retired cattle rustler. Mills off the muscle.
Them niggas can't read, they bluffing. Talking super wild, ain't nothing. You playing, I'm guffing. Acting aggressive, bluffing. While you playing, I was hustling. I've been retired cattle rustler. Bills off the muscle.
Them niggas can't read, they bluffing. Reading comprehension causes tension. I'm top notch, you benching. Them niggas can't read, kill conversation. I'm sitting back embracing constant winds, y'all bitches blazing. Ignorance profound at the forefront conversation.
Them niggas can't read, they bluffing. Talking super wild, ain't nothing. You playing, I'm guffing. Acting aggressive, building nothing.
You vote Trump, hating, top debater, knowledge generator, Mount Olympus. We built this, them niggas can't read, gifted. Now I'm pissed, you did this. Shoot and you miss, can't hit this. Your 5th grade reading did this. Book reading, kill this. Now read this, what's up with the fakest?
Them niggas can't read, they bluffing. Talking super wild, ain't nothing. You playing, I'm guffing. Acting aggressive, bluffing.
Them niggas can't read, but what's the the reason they chose greed over reason over intelligence. I've been relevant, believe me. YNs can't read, feel penitentiary, but I stay free, stay slick on the John Wick shit, and I'm loud on the mic with that stem grit. Pseudo killing till the day I die. Them know why. Most get high, but I stay fly. Never less than the guy. Rather stay sober than high. Keep the rocket from pockets. Check the document, been rocking it. Filled all requirements, wild environment. Still pull blicks, showing that science shit. Them nigga can't read, die and breathe. They smoke, spray weed. They smoking trees, bend knees. If you would it be.
Them niggas can't read. If you would it be.
They die to go to hell.
Now free. It be what it be, never mattered to me. Always could read, yeah, niggas can't read. Yet they breed, kids that can't read. Fill the prisons, just up, cut, running around, doing stick-ups. I'm too quick, pull blicks, stem, hit, staying on that science shit. Them niggas can't read.
Live in America, land in the free.
I keep it on me.
I pull blick, slick, protection shit.
Stay on that science shit.
Them niggas get